All right, friends, it is time for a throwback episode. You will see why shortly. Is everything working? It is. I will press the Bawascam button and I will press this button. And hopefully, yes, everybody is in the correct window. Hello, friends, and welcome to the four.
The four.
The two.
Arey,
At
what
a
is this
time when,
throwback? Throwback
at a
Bawa.
time, yeah, this is at a time when the year that Chelsea won the Champions League. So I just feel like now this is how I should run with this. I feel.
Agreed,
I
agreed,
feel this
agreed.
is a good. I feel this is a good strategy. मेरे
I
घर
think
पे
Baba,
पेंटिंग चल रहा है और मेरा हाउस अंडर कंस्ट्रक्शन है जैसे मेरा टीम अंडर कंस्ट्रक्शन है तो
Wah,
मैंने
wah, wah,
सोचा
wah.
कि ये किया जाए.
But
Baba,
Bawa,
that
straight away, can we? No, you can. Kotak, ask your question and then
no,
straight
no, no.
away.
I was not asking question. I was just doing regular ugly.
Okay. Regular ugly. Okay.
Does it include kachra?
Yes. So getting into the Kachra Bawa, can you please explain 10 marks why you have bought a captain to not play?
Where have we bought a captain to not play? If you are talking about Rohit Sharma, is very much playing in the South Africa series
But
right
what
now.
is this Hardik Pandya coming and doing one Nkunku? How you have Nkunku in two teams, Bawa?
See, also I want to say, Azim,
Hmm.
there have been enough places where people have bought people and then they have just sat on the bench. Here,
Hmm.
at least, he is
That
injured.
was, in fact, most of the IT industry between 2008 and 2010.
Yeah, if you remember, there was this player called Hazard who came
Hmm.
and then
Yes.
just spent the whole time on the bench. You know what
Very
I'm saying?
hazardous.
There was
Yes.
this other guy
Not
called
even on the
Varan,
bench, Baba. Hospital bed.
hospital bed. Varan, for example, came and just spent how much time on the bench in the beginning? सर तो आप समझ रहे हो ना हमारी 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 प्रॉब्लम्स.
समझ रहे,
But this Nkunku didn't play for half the season and still has more goals than Hoyland. What?
यार बेचारा हॉयलो मैं क्या बोलने का बेचारे का.
I can't believe that you have come up with this stat. You've been holding on to this, no?
अरे of course.
अरे
यही तो
he's
मेरा
been holding
bastard-
on to this more than Anthony and Garnacho have been holding on to the ball when they're supposed to fucking pass to Hoyland.
Hey, Kautuk,
इतना
Azim has
गुस्सा
got
आ
this
रहा है.
new. You know, Azim has got this new system now on OBS that he's trying out.
Hmm.
It's a newer one than he's got what he had done the last 2-3 times.
Yes, it is a new system.
It is one more system.
One more system.
Yes.
Azim, how is it that you have had more systems than Eric Ten Hag?
Arey, this is systematically dismantling the club. But guys, SJR, JSR. I don't even know what to say about this. I don't want to do this show anymore, guys. I'm done. मेरे को नहीं करने का है यार.
नहीं नहीं करना तो
नहीं,
पड़ेगा
नहीं
करना
करने का
तो
है.
पड़ेगा अजीम
नहीं, मैं नहीं कर सकता है. मेरे से नहीं
You
होगा
mean
ये.
you mean Garnacho padega?
गर्नाचो महंगा पड़ेगा भाई. ये कैसा टट्टी फुटबॉल क्लब है यार. क्यों? Why? Just what are we doing? Why are we doing
Azim,
this?
Azim, be like me. Be Zen.
Arey, before Zen Bawa, there was 800.
Maruti 800.
Yes. And after that, and before that, there was Esteem, of which I have none. Bawa, none.
very good.
Hmm.
There is none. There is what.
You are
what
no
is-
longer a premier club, which is you are a 118 any club.
I have lost all hope. I have no expectations from anybody. I have no expectation from player. I have no expectation from ownership. I have no expectation from manager. I have nothing. And when I am at this lowest ebb of expectation, these fuckers will go and beat Aston Villa today and give me
And-
that hope again to have expectation in my life.
यार
And
अजीम
Jim Radcliffe is saying that we will bring take Manchester back to former glory that it was.
But you've also said that he's also here for a long time, not a good time. No, ऐसा सब बोल रहा है. He's the opposite of Joel D'Souza.
He's not here for a long time, not a good time. मतलब?
अरे he is here for a long time, not a good time. मतलब he only has said कि पहला 2 साल में कुछ गारंटी नहीं है.
कुछ नहीं.
अपन 10 साल का होराइजन देख रहा है.
हाँ हाँ लॉन्ग टर्म प्लान्स
अच्छा तुम लोग भी बोली ही लेके आए क्या? Sir Todd बोली.
But Todd Bowley is pretty impatient compared to what. By the way, Ibn Battuta, lovely, love it. He's just written gory Man United.
अरे यही हो रहा है भाई. क्या बोलने का? What to say anymore? I don't know.
What a mauling. But
I don't. The thing is, no, this West Ham game also, which I feel bad. They didn't play that badly, but why they can't score a goal? What can this manager also do if his forward cannot take one touch and one score again in one-on-one against goalkeeper?
Sir, very
What
simple
can
answer.
anyone do?
This is very simple answer, sir. Have you watched Chelsea's thing? Exactly same thing has happened this weekend.
Ugh. Oh,
Three
I
against
saw
one.
those. Yeah. 3 against
Three
one.
against one.
Liverpool also had one 4 against 1.
Yeah,
Four against
yeah.
one.
And
But
see, when you are a team that creates like 3 to 4 chances in a game, you can afford to miss these. But when we are this one match, one team, one rank, one pension, one shot, one goal wala team, then you have to take your one shot. Now you have to be like Eminem, be like you only get one shot, one opportunity, one moment, one
अभी तो
assist, one through ball. You
in fact,
capture it
Azim,
or let it slip.
after losing in every other tournament, you're going to be one a week game also. So that's also something.
Arey, at this point, I want one a month because that is the amount of recovery I need before wanting to go and watch a
Yeah,
match again.
Azim, after that game that you lost, I was talking to Bhawa on the phone and I was like, shit, man, it was what a weird match to see West Ham play West Ham. It was
Wow, 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 wow. Moyes has come full circle, no?
Moyes.
Oh man.
Uh,
But you just looked at the quality of the players only and you're like, what is this? McTominay and fucking against Lucas Paqueta is coming and killing everybody. What
yeah,
is one McTominay going to do?
you know something, as people have pointed out several times everywhere, that Eric Ten Hag, okay, saw up close the potential and the talent of Anthony and Kudus and said, Anthony is worth 86 million.
Well, I don't think, in fairness, he said Anthony is worth 86 million. He said, I want Anthony. So this was there in that Athletic
he
article
said,
also,
I
no?
want Anthony no matter what he's worth, which is worse
No,
than saying 86.
Anthony ka initial valuation was 25 million, which was correct valuation for Anthony. Then Ajax came with valuation of 60 million and Manchester United was no, we see your 60 million and raise you 86 million.
You
And this
think
is
actually Ten Hag? You think actually Ten Hag is Gorbachev? He is Ajax's agent to increase the Eredivisi's total revenue pool.
नहीं, but this is true. उसका ही agent was, Manchester United effectively made Ten Hag का agent United का sporting director because they were like कि
Yes.
चलो और कोई responsibility ले रहा नहीं है तो यही आदमी सही.
But that's the thing. Like one interpretation, and that's a very charitable interpretation, that nobody else is in charge. So chalo, okay, let's get the deal over the line with his agent. The less charitable interpretation,
The more one that Kautuk wants to believe.
yeah, ki Ten Hag, like a real estate broker, I said, भाई, commission अपन दोनों end से लेंगे, हाँ, दोनों end से.
But you can see, dude, I think Ajax should be glad they got whatever money they did for 86 million or whatever from Anthony because they lost to fucking. This is proper Greek mythology is happening because they have lost to Hercules in the 4th division
Yes.
of fucking Dutch football. Has come and budged out them and gone away 3-2 in the cup. Ajax
Dude.
are in the bottom 5, no, of Eredivisie.
Yeah, it's no, I think now they're a little better.
I think
If I remember right.
the era that was coming to an end, I think he meant was this one. It's crazy.
Bro, but this we'll talk about this SJR coming in, and I think like what does that like how does that change things, etc., etc. वो
I
तो थोड़ा
don't know
in-depth
anymore,
बात करते
yaar.
हैं. But first, how do we proceed in terms of what do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about West Ham? Do you want to talk about
क्या बात करने का वेस्ट हैम का?
about Chelsea's? बाबा क्या?
अरे हाँ,
Wolves खा के
Chelsea.
गया
अरे
तुम लोगों को?
Chelsea हार गया. Fuck, a bright spark on the horizon. Come on. The only thing keeping us alive right now is Chelsea.
Come
Dude,
on,
imagine.
बाबा.
Thank you so much to all Chelsea, Todd Bowley, to all fans for being with us in these sad moments, for just being the one laughing stock that could be worse than us. Thank you so much.
अरे बाबा क्या हो गया? क्या तुम
Bro,
लोग?
आवाज नहीं आ रहा है.
हाँ, नहीं आ रहा आवाज?
आवाज नहीं आ रहा है. मेरा इंटरनेट.
अच्छा, let me try. Maybe if I say 2-1, 2-1 testing, 2-1, 2-1 testing, mic testing, 2-1.
Also,
Bro,
guys, can we just see the irony of what has happened in the early match today before we get into this, which is that Nottingham Forest have beaten Newcastle, and the Forest team has got 3 goals from a guy called Wood. It's the most poetic. And the best part is that the one winger that we sold is giving assists to Chris Wood, whereas the 2 wingers that we have kept are not giving any assist to anybody.
गलत गलत एंथनी को बेचा तुम लोग.
अरे मैं तो कब से बोल रहा था.
Too many.
But now it's on. Now we've got our superstar back. Now the game changes from today.
Wait, which superstar? Eriksen.
Amrabat.
Damad Diallo is back on the bench. Come on.
Diallo is back.
Okay.
Oh, like a
Do
real, like
do
a
we talk
real
about-
Damad.
Do we talk about Chelsea or are we moving on swiftly? Because
No,
we
no,
have to
Chelsea
talk
ka
about
let's
Chelsea,
talk.
yeah? We have to talk about Chelsea. Baba, who is to blame? How many more players do you need?
you know what? First of all, I've not understood. Why have you changed formation against Wolves?
Why?
Why? Why do you think that from your 4-3-2-1 silent speaking thing, your problem is
speaking.
Nicholas Jackson? Your problem is not Nicholas Jackson. Now your problem is Nicholas Jackson and Broha. Because you have played 4-4-2. And
Yeah.
by the way,
But
again,
where
we have
does
a
the
new-
Nkunku come in? He came from the bench or he's starting?
Arey, came from the bench, yeah.
Baba, by the way, I saw something damn funny on Twitter. Truly. So in this match was interrupted by 2 streakers who ran onto the pitch. Okay.
Mm.
So the official Chelsea FC Twitter account has posted on Twitter saying 2 idiots have run onto the pitch and have
Oh,
ruined this
no.
game. And people are like, that's no way to talk about Nicholas Jackson and Broha.
This guy's been giving gali to your Madueke also, na?
No?
Madueke ke बारे में Poch has said, wait, I will give you this thing. Hold on.
Has anyone seen
And he's
Madueke
been
without the bandana?
he's saying Noni is in a position where there is massive competition, too many players, he need to compete and raise his level. So he straight up told him that he's given him the Sancho treatment. So now Noni also is playing Ultimate
But
Team.
my question is, why the fuck is Jackson and Broha starting? Like, what is this?
As Sahil Ansari puts it very elegantly, Baba, it's because Chelsea were playing a 4-4-2 formation.
I mean, I don't get it. अभी हम लोग का James is gone for 6 weeks. Sorry, he's out for season. 2 महीना तो
When
गया
was he in the season, Baba? Why
अरे
he does cameos as captain of this football
अरे
team?
मेरा सब कैप्टन कैमियो ही कर रहा है आजकल. आज रोहित शर्मा भी फर्स्ट इनिंग में कैमियो करके चला गया.
You know, Baba, if Chelsea Football Club was a movie, they would have one thing at the end of the movie. Special thanks to Rhys James. Our gratitude.
No, if
Guest appearance.
If Chelsea Football Club was a movie, the movie would be called Om Shanti Om, and this season would be the song Om Shanti Om.
But Baba, tell us more about Ghatia Shile.
Bro, घटिया शीले को तो खिला भी नहीं रहा है. फिर भी
Ghatia
हम लोग
Shile,
कर रहे
did you see his Ghatianess in the Carabao Cup? How he let the goal go through?
हैं. My
Yeah,
problem
yeah.
with I agree. I did. Sorry, I keep forgetting that Azim is not watching us on video. Yes, Azim, I did. But my problem is that I'll tell you the biggest. Okay, against in the West Ham game. Okay. Again, our problem is we are not converting shots. We are not putting shots in the right
Wait,
places.
West Ham game? When you played West Ham?
Wolves. Sorry, I do not.
Oh, alert trauma hai, Baba. Don't mix the traumas.
In the Wolves game, the problem we have. First, I don't know why out of the blue you've changed formation, and I think I know why you've attempted changing formation is because you need deeper fullbacks with James and Chilwell, and this one not there, which is why you put a Gusto, who is, my God, Gusto has
He's
no
good,
pace,
no, he's
dude.
but his उसका crossing वॉसिंग एटलीस्ट थोड़ा असिस्ट बिसिस्ट तो दिया तुम लोग के लिए.
ठीक है, लेकिन पेस ही नहीं है, तो जब तक वो पहुंचता है तब तक 3 और डिफेंडर पहुंच गए उसके साथ. ही इज नॉट अ गस्टो. ही हैज नो गस्टो.
But
Uh,
at least he's crossing with gusto.
no.
And Mudrik
It's
also
not a
scored, Baba.
gusto.
Mudrik.
वो मुड्रिक का गोल इतना forget it.
No,
अच्छा
no,
इतना
तो था
please.
यार. And then he later he was doing only to Trippier and all saying कि क्या
Oh,
sorry होता
Trippier.
है life में.
Wow. I have not seen a worse individual like 15 minutes than the one that Trippier had in that cup game.
bro, please. I also don't know how we have won that fucking game on penalties and some goo we've done to be able to get
But
away with it.
you're going to win, Ba. I'm telling you, you will win League Cup now because you all have got who Middlesbrough in the semis
Yes.
and Liverpool play Fulham. तो and तुम लोग लिवरपूल के साथ निकाल देगा अच्छा एक
हाँ कुछ तो
फाइनल
करेगा
में.
तुम लोग.
You will win more
Liverpool.
trophies this season than Man City.
No, we don't take it. Are you mad? I
Why?
don't think we beat. I don't think we beat Middlesbrough also.
अरे
Uh,
don't worry, Baba. Believe.
वही 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 तो चोरी कर लिया है भाई. वही तो नहीं है. बिलीफ ही नहीं है. कहाँ से करूं बिलीफ? Okay. Just for a minute, I just want to spend like I'll spend 2 minutes on the Wolves game. Okay.
Hmm.
Again, statistically, on paper, far superior side. Like if you just read, if you didn't know the scoreline and you just read the stats, you would think that the blue color team won and the yellow color team lost.
Hmm. Tell us
Just
the
based,
stats.
just based on stats. 68% possession. We
Hmm.
have expected goals at 2.06. We have a total shots of 16. Our big chances were 2. We committed fewer fouls. We blocked more shots. We had more than double the passes. We had an accuracy rate of almost 90%. So I'm saying if you just looked at it on paper, we were far superior in the first half and the second half. We were a lot more aggressive on tackles. We were getting second balls and third balls. But again, it's the same thing. Also, you can't play this 4-4-2 line and have Nicholas Jackson and Armando Broja up top. It makes no sense. This is like
What would you
putting
play? Bah?
I'm saying put an Nkunku on top.
But he's coming slowly. Otherwise,
Okay.
again he will become a Reese.
I
Then
am saying
again,
okay.
Hmm.
Okay, I give him that. But I'm saying what was wrong with your formation that you have been playing in the last 41 games that you have suddenly decided to change? What was
uh,
wrong with your 4-2-3-1?
I'll tell you, 12th place.
Arey Baba, but the 12th place, now we are going to relegation if we decide to put Broha and Jackson up top.
You were going to be in 12th, so he's like, चल 11th के लिए try करता हूँ. वो भाई ने change किया. अभी तो बोल रहा है, अरे वापस जा 12th पे.
On a
Yep.
unrelated note, what is Chelsea Physio's favorite chocolate?
Uh,
Reese's Pieces. Thank you. Continue.
anyway, so I also think we we were better in terms of what we were doing with second balls and third balls. I think that we were defending sharper. I thought we went in a little more aggressive. All of this is fine. But if you have lost, if you're 1 goal down and you're attacking the way that you're attacking, you have to then put the fucking ball in. And with Gusto and Colville, who run like I don't know, man, they're damn slow for them to come back. What is your plan? And suddenly Palmer is playing full right and running down the wing only, not coming in, which he was doing in the last few games. So when he was at least coming into the center, he was in and around the danger areas. One man who could get into the box. Now he's just playing down the right flank, doing this rubbish, curling in, curling out, curling in. Gusto is doing inside runs, not outside runs. Do overlaps, chup chap and run back. Now why you're trying fucking nonsense? So I don't know, man. This Jackson and Armando Broa together, if you think that they're not one striker even together. So
Ah. How many are they, Baba, according to you? How many? It's not half. Is it half? Is
No,
it
it's
more than half?
bro half is there and Nicholas Jackson.
bro, I'll tell you what it is. Nicholas Jackson and Armando Broha together are an extremely good defense drawer.
Yes.
together.
Defense
Defense
draw.
Individually,
drawer is what? Please explain the new term you have coined.
basically, you take a defender with you. Don't touch the ball. Just take a defender with you.
Okay.
One guy who
So they
will,
are chaperones.
they're what Benzema was when Ronaldo was playing.
Baba, I
Ah.
see your term and I have coined another term.
Hmm.
If you compare Nicholas Jackson to Armando Broja, you know what it's called?
Hmm.
It's
A
called
waste.
it's called a juxtaposition.
Very
Um,
nice.
and the thing is, and okay, when you have two strikers up top,
Hmm.
one plays support, one attacks. When the other attacks, the other plays support. Both of you don't play support because then who are you playing support to?
Correct.
Other team's goalkeeper.
Hmm.
Correct.
Because I mean,
That's
they're
why
both
Cole Palmer is to get in the box now, late in the
but Cole
box,
Palmer is
arrive late.
not allowed. Cole Palmer is playing on the extreme right. वो linesman को high five दे रहा है. वो अंदर आ ही नहीं रहा है. That is a,
That's why it's Palmer.
थोड़ा bribe भी दे दे भाई ग्रीस तो पामर.
Grease James.
वहाँ क्या चल रहा है तेरे क्लब में यार? I can't tell between. In fact, United and Chelsea are a juxtaposition. Who the fuck is yuckier?
Dude, I
No,
have
no.
no idea how we are eighth at all. Given the way we have played, like I look at the table and I'm like, how we are eighth? What we have done? How we are still
Bro, there was
here?
this- there was
What's
this
going
one
on
rubbish-
below?
There was this one rubbish United stat I saw which said something like the number of games that you have won this season is the least or something to do with like how ETH is the worst manager yet.
हाँ वो तो
Yes,
stats
he's
आते
worse
ही
than
रहता
Gary
है.
Neville at this point. By the way, Sufyan Qureshi wins one more.
Also,
coinage.
sorry, I just want to say one more thing. Chelsea's record of least goals in a season
Still not
is
beaten.
still not beaten from Mourinho.
Baba,
era.
how are you still in 2005? Yeah.
Arey bro,
Um,
check my background out, bro. It
अच्छा,
is the
बाबा,
old Stamford Bridge. It is when Roman Ibrahimovic was owning my club.
अच्छा सुन ना बाबा, तेरा एक विंग पे विंग बैक है बेन स्टिल नॉट वेल और दूसरा है मरीज जेम्स.
Are we
Well
still
done,
doing
Sufyan
alternate
Qureshi.
Chelsea team names?
Yeah, but Maurice James very good.
Maurice James is very good. Did you
Has
see
to be-
Pochettino
तो
coming?
ये Henry Cole Noville है side में.
Yeah.
He has no will to come back.
Nicolai Jackson and Armando Broja.
Correct. And then there is Marlo Gust of Wind. जो सिर्फ he's a path. That's what he's path.
समीर हवा का झोंका.
Yeah, he's a path. Bro,
no.
again we've had an injury. Oguchoboku.
That's
What are these
Dude.
guys, dude?
Dude, I think you could injure your tongue just saying his name.
अरे,
But
This-
didn't Ugochukwu just get injured and come back?
yes.
Okay.
Yes. हम
He
मेरे को
twisted
तो
his
लग
tongue.
रहा है अभी हम लोग का मेडिकल स्टाफ भी उधारी पे लिया है किसी से. हम लोग का मेडिकल स्टाफ भी गू है. ये क्या है हम
अरे
लोग
बाबा
किस- किसको
एटलीस्ट
अंदर
इट
डाल
इज
रहे हैं?
बेटर देन मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड जिसका एक एक प्लेयर मर रहा है बिकॉज अपना किचन स्टाफ इज नॉट कुकिंग द चिकन.
You had food poisoning?
अरे our entire half team has been sick because we've served raw chicken.
Oh my God, salmonella.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Arey, this is what the young boys on Twitter, when they say, na, let him cook. This is what they meant. Please cook the chicken so that we don't have food poisoning. तो एंथनी मार्शियल 2 हफ्ते से हग रहा है. टेन हाग को एवरी वीक दे आर आस्किंग तो एंथनी मार्शियल कैसा है जिंदा है. लाइक नहीं अभी भी उसका हालत खराब है.
No, I just want to say that, by the way, salmonella is at least puts you out for at least 2-3 weeks because you will
हाँ
get
तो
weaker.
yeah.
It's not hagna only. Salmonella is bad.
अरे हाँ तो हम लोग मतलब पिच पे तो हग ही रहे सालमन खा के. बट Varane was sick. Bauer, do you know what the name was? Can you tell me who the two central defenders were when we started against West Ham? Can you name who do you think were Manchester United's two central defenders?
You will not. If you don't look it up, you will never guess it.
When you started against?
West Ham this last game.
Okay, but I'll eliminate people for you.
Okay, one sec. One is
No.
must be that poor left back that you got back after centuries.
Left back
Johnny
नहीं,
Evans.
Center back. हाँ, Johnny Evans.
हाँ, Johnny Evans, yes.
Now
वो center back था.
Yes.
नहीं वो center back ही था हाँ. But now
अच्छा.
who was playing alongside Johnny?
Baba, to eliminate stuff for you, okay? His main center back pairing is supposed to be Lisandro Martinez and Varane. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Maguire
Both
is injured.
Then after that it became Maguire and Varane. Okay, then it became Evans and Maguire.
नो
Now,
अरे आप लिंडलॉफ को तो भूल ही गए, वो
अरे
उसका
हाँ,
लिंडलॉफ का मिस्ट्री सर्जरी हुआ है, किसी को पता नहीं क्यों उसका सर्जरी हुआ है उसका ब्रेन ट्रांसप्लांट किया है डिप्रेशन के बाद, पता आई डोंट नो व्हाट द फक, बिकॉज़ दे आर नॉट इन सेइंग व्हाट सर्जरी, लाइक विक्टर लिंडलॉफ हैज हैड सर्जरी आई थिंक प्लेयर्स आर लाइक भाई मैं नहीं खेल रहा, तुम लोग को जो बोलना है बोलो, अभी मेरा हो गया।
ये मलासिया है क्या? मलासिया खेला क्या?
मलासिया तो अभी तक जिंदा ही नहीं है, ही इज नॉट कम बैक
yes,
फ्रॉम इंजरी येट।
Tyrell Malaria.
अमराबाद।
नहीं नहीं, अमराबाद
What?
तो
No.
मिडफील्ड
Oh
है,
yeah, he also played in defense at some
ही इज
point.
प्लेड एट लेफ्ट बैक। या
Yeah.
कैसेमीरो।
कैसेमीरो अभी तक जिंदा नहीं है,
You are
मिड जैन।
thinking of good options. Actually, you'll never guess it, Baba. You'll never guess it. You don't know this person because
Yeah.
until this match, nobody knew this person.
Yes.
Oh, is it one of those Hannibal type people?
It's
It
worse
is a
than
Hannibal type
Hannibal.
person.
Yeah, he has come from the academy. His name is Willy Kamwala.
विली कामवाला।
Kamwala.
Kambwala.
Kamwala.
Like Banat wala, but
Yeah.
Kambwala.
We are
But
distantly
बनाता वाला
related.
is more useful.
नहीं, but बेचारा Kamwala for debut he actually played quite decently.
And काफी काम आया, to be honest.
काफी काम आया. Actually
What does he
played
look
quite
like? One
quite
sec.
decent. He looks
need-
like young Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, that's true.
And also if
Bro.
Wan-Bissaka had footballing technique, you would get him.
Azim, am I wrong? But like, it feels to me like Van Bissaka is looking more and more shell-shocked. Is that
No, that's
Am I
just how he
accurate?
looks in general.
It's
He
called
always looks like that?
disillusioned. It's
Yeah.
called disillusioned. It's not called shell shock.
Well, like the
Or
thing with Wan
disillusioned.
Bissaka is that he goes running off the pitch with the ball and then he only can't believe that वो D तक पहुंच गया है. Then he's like shit मैं क्या करूं, अच्छा क्रॉस करूं, शॉट लूं, जो भी, अच्छा
Bro,
चलो जो भी है देख लेते हैं.
I'm still flabbergasted. One sec, you've played a guy out of the academy in centre back starting.
Along with our fifth choice centre back because there's nobody available.
who his fifth back center?
And
back-
the
then
defense
I-
was not even
then-
the problem with the thing. It's our midfield and our
Then
forwards.
at this point, I'm going to say Kautuk Shrestha. Then it's not entirely Ten Hag's fault, yeah. If they're
No,
playing
correct.
Kamwala and all in centre back, then
This is
Baba
Baba,
bad.
listen na.
Baba, this is our we have had this was our I think ninth centre back pairing of the season or something
10th,
like
9th
that.
or 10th. But fuck, what was I going to say? Shit. Ha, Baba, I don't know if you know this about Johnny Evans. Okay, so Johnny Evans started at United. Okay, later left, went to Leicester City. Okay, he is now 35 years old and he was released from Leicester City. And he contacted the club saying, guys, मेरे पास क्लब नहीं है, काम नहीं है, मेरे को थोड़ा बस ट्रेनिंग करना है आपके फैसिलिटी में, चलेगा क्या?
Yeah.
मैं आई एम ओल्ड बॉय, तो प्लीज कुछ
Yes.
मेंबरशिप वगैरह. So
This is he's called United.
yeah, and he
Yeah,
said,
he
I just
literally
want to
came
train.
just to train. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want like a fitness club. I want to just come. And they were like, अभी आ ही गए तो आजा टीम में. Now
And
he
dude, just imagine if Johnny
One
Evans had not signed this season. क्या लगी पड़ी होती.
One sec. So they signed him.
They signed him on a short-term contract, 1 year.
But that is after they've suddenly realized कि बहुत गांड लगने वाली है.
before.
No,
Like-
they signed him thinking कि चलो we have to get rid of all this. They signed him as Phil Jones' replacement basically, as the
Yeah.
guy who is supposed to not play all season and एकदम emergency में he'll come when he's now clearly starting centre back.
Bro, because Johnny Evans couldn't believe that Johnny Evans is playing for United again. Because
Yeah.
he has come and then he has all these fairy tale things have happened to him. He's gone and scored at Old Trafford in front of the fans, and he's like, I couldn't believe it. I thought my life was over. You know, I'm 35. What did I think? How it's happened? Anyway, this is Johnny
तो
Evans.
एक मिनट, तो यूनाइटेड में एवेंस गोल मार रहा है और गर्नाचो गोल मार रहा है, बीच में कोई मार नहीं
Garnacho,
रहा है.
हाँ, कोई नहीं. The Jared Bowen had more goals than the entire Manchester United 11 combined
Yeah.
for West Ham. गोल है ही नहीं. एंथनी एक नहीं मारा है, गार्नाचो मारा है 4-5, स्कॉट मैकटोमिने मारा है.
I did it. Baba, who is the top goal scorer of United?
मार्शियल.
No,
अच्छा, ये
not
तो
even
सीजन में
close.
मारा ही नहीं है. मगवायर.
No.
No.
But he
No.
has more goals than Hoyland, Anthony,
Yeah.
and
ये-
I think equal to Garnacho.
Probably
ये
more than Rashford also.
ब्रूनो तो मारा ही नहीं है ये सीजन.
नहीं नहीं, ब्रूनो मारा है
तीन
बेचारा, वो स्क्रीमर पे स्क्रीमर मारते गया, बट फॉर कुछ ढंग का गोल नहीं मारा है.
कौन है फिर?
अरे बाबा, थिंक टॉल एंड स्कॉटिश.
क्या मैकटॉमने?
Yes.
Scottish McTominay.
Really?
McTominay
Yes.
is our top scorer.
Which is why he plays every game.
Yeah. And
How
apna
you have
bichara,
disappeared. That's how much you can't believe it.
बिचारा
How much
I
left
felt
to
very
give
bad
us.
for अपना कॉबी. बेचारा इतना अच्छा खेला और एक मिस्टेक
Oh,
किया एंड very sad for him.
तो एक मिनट, मैं क्यों हंस रहा है मेरे को नहीं मालूम है, लेकिन अभी भी
ये
because
हम लोग
Baba,
ओह,
मैं 3 सीजन इन अ रो भूल गया यार. शिट, 3 वीक इन अ रो मैंने चेंजेस नहीं किया है यार. गांड लगने वाला है.
अरे you're
Baba,
still doing better than me.
Baba, but
Imagine Elanga has more goals and assists than Manchester United's entire forward line.
fuck, that's crazy.
Who knew?
That is truly crazy. So I have 2 3 things. Are we shifting to United
हाँ,
conversation?
चलो.
Okay. So first, let's talk about the West Ham game.
Oh,
Firstly, poetry. Moyes comes and gets his
yeah, and pretty much like around the time that actually no, he was sacked later. But yeah, basically Manchester United were roughly the same number of points
Yes.
as him. Like it's the lowest we've been since Moyes was at the
since
helm.
him. Yeah.
1 point below that, I think.
And so he comes and inflicts this defeat, right? And to be honest, like, so Ten Hag has come out and said solid performance, must killa, वगैरह वगैरह. But that is literally West Ham's whole game plan.
Yeah.
कि they're like, हम लोग नहीं करेगा अटैक बिटैक, तुम लोग करो और अपन काउंटर पे खेल लेगा थोड़ा पकेटा बिकेटा के साथ, थोड़ा टेक्निकल फिनेस के साथ. And that's what exactly what they did.
Yeah.
So saying that is little redundant, but anyway, chal, fuck it.
But what I will say is that see, I am still seeing progression in the sense that out of possession, largely we have been decent. I think the playing out from the back, the one half of football, I think we have progressed. But in possession and final third is so shockingly bad. And it's not just Garnacho, it's not just Hoyland, it's not just Anthony. Even Bruno Fernandes, like the decision
out of
making
it.
is so poor. Dude. He's 30 yards out on his left foot with no run up to the ball. Like literally, when you get that ball trapped in a very suboptimal position and you're like, as a third party, you're looking at it like, please don't shoot. There is literally no chance this will go anywhere near the goal. Those kind of shots he's taking. The first goal also is gone because he hasn't tracked his man. I mean, sure, yes, it's a great ball from Paqueta to get Jared Bowen, but he's just not gone with his man. Like literally, Bowen has run off him.
Yeah.
Bruno has pointed
Yeah. Like
to
a fielder
Kobe
from
Menu
the-
saying, you cover him. Kobe Menu was like, bhai, mera do log hai already, मैं क्या करूं? And this guy's gone and
Kobe
scored the
Mainu
goal.
is also playing.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
started with 4 teenagers in that game.
Baba, Kobe Mainu, you will
Kobe
not
Menu is
believe-
our main midfielder currently.
Yes, he's better than Amrabat. He's better than
But he's not
Better
better
than
than any
McTominay.
Scott McTominay.
वो तो we'll come to that.
And
in a bit.
we are all basically all these kids are there who are like वो लोग को पहला 2 साल जिम जाना पड़ेगा. This
Yes.
Kobe Menu, this Garnacho, they just get pushed aside, yeah. Like
Yes,
technical ability, all that is there, fine, but they just get swatted aside by anybody with any physicality. So you can't play an entire team with them. Then you have
And-
your Kamwala, who is
Yes.
18 years old. He वो खेल रहा है. You have one Hoyland who's up top, who's barely 20. So what you're expecting, and the main leader who's there in the team, Bruno Fernandes, is fucking, he's just pointing, तू इधर पास कर, तू ये कर, तू वो कर रहा है. Like हम लोग को orchestrator ऐसा, you do orchestration with the ball, ना, you pass
With
the
the
ball
ball.
properly.
With the ball, yeah. And so a few things about that game also, right? Which is that firstly, got to ask you this question: Garnacho over Rashford still? Because he's been
yes, still.
equally as ineffective or not.
I still think he's getting, the thing is now that for whatever you say, at least the fucker will track back. Because Rashford will give
Fair.
the ball away and not track back. So
Agreed.
at least he's giving you that. Same with Anthony, like I have just got really, like there is a player there. There is a player there, but I
But
don't
he's a
know.
player for some other league.
Yeah, clearly. Because he's just one of those guys. And all of us have played with this guy before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's the guy who will every time do the same solo. And when you shout at him, you'll be like, "Arey, shit, dikhna chahiye tha, pass karna
Yeah,
chahiye tha,"
yeah,
and
yeah,
go and do the same fucking thing again.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
years
Yeah,
and
yeah.
not change.
क्योंकि
Like
वो
you,
डर जाता है, मीनिंग सॉरी डरता नहीं है, मीनिंग इन द सेंस वो उसको बॉल मिलता है, सडनली हिज ब्रेन स्विचेस इनटू दैट हैबिट
yeah.
कि ओ आई हैव टू डू दिस ओनली नाउ, एंड देन ही डज
Yeah,
एग्जैक्टली दैट लाइक अ
because
फकिंग रोबोट.
there have been glimpses there when he's not trying to just do that one fucking simple trick of let me try to beat the man and shoot on the left. He does a good job. He's capable of beating the man and running down the line. He's capable of doing all these things, but वो करेगा नहीं.
So
So
second question to ask you is how much is, like, I understand that they, so one thing is to look at the stats and watch the match and say that yes, Garnacho and Anthony do not pass the ball to Hoyland.
yeah.
And so does Rashford does not pass the ball, right? Like they all cut in and all try to score and all of that is happening. But how much of that do you just say कि वो players ही ऐसे हैं, and how much do you say कि why the fuck aren't they being told to do this?
I mean, there's no reason for them to not do this. Like, I think, like, even listening to Ten Hag's press conference, like, his annoyance was that, dude, you're always making the wrong decision in the final third. And also, I think his annoyance was like, just people are not making enough effort to get into the box. Which is that, like, so when you're breaking with Garnacho and Anthony, they're largely going to break very quickly, which means a McTominay, which means a Bruno has to be breaking their neck to keep up with them,
Keep
so
up with
that
them.
if a Hoyland is there marked in the middle, they're there for the cutback, they're there for the late run into the box. जो नहीं हो रहा है, मतलब
नहीं है.
मैकटोमिने नहीं, he will pop up इधर उधर when you're trying to win a game or whatever, but he's not the guy who's going to score a goal on transition. He's not going to do that. Bruno Fernandes, yes, he'll give you one occasional screamer here and there, but
And he's also being underutilized. He
no,
was at one
and I
point.
think Bruno Fernandes is just I don't think this leadership suits him. Like he's just not the player that he has been
He
before
takes
with.
too much on his shoulders and then it bogs him
Yeah,
down again.
just fucking play the game normally. Give the captaincy back to Maguire, or maybe don't give it to give it to fucking Onana. I don't care. Just because with him he's trying to do everything himself, and maybe this stems from the fact of him looking around being like, "Bhaijo, everywhere I
किसको
look
दूं?
there is
हाँ,
incompetence." मैं
सब
गार्नाचो
बच्चे.
को देगा वो शॉट मारेगा, मैं एंथनी को देगा वो 360 डिग्री टर्न मार के गोल किक दे देगा, मैं बाजू में मेरा एक 18 साल का बच्चा है, यहाँ पे एक मैकटोमिने है जो बॉल दे देगा. So you can understand his frustration also,
And
but
as Mrigang points out, 19th minute में shoulders drop थे बाई के.
yeah, you have to. And the thing is, when you get these easy chances, you have to take them. Yeah, like
Yeah.
at this level, I'm sorry, you can be 18, 19. You're a professional footballer. You have to be able to take a touch and put the ball into the side of the net. Yeah, this is basic fucking shit. Even our corner kicks are so bad. Every time we take a corner, it is not a attacking set piece for Manchester United. It is a defensive set piece, because immediately, I guarantee you, after every corner, within 30 seconds we
That's
will be
happened.
defending our own goal. I
That's
have been
happened.
saying this since episode 1 of
That's
442. I
happened.
have been saying कि बेंचो हम लोग को कॉर्नर लेने नहीं आता है. 4 साल से एक लूक शॉ मादरचोद ले रहा है कॉर्नर जिसको नहीं आता है. एक दूसरे साइड से ब्रूनो फर्नांडिस भड़वा ले रहा है कॉर्नर जिसको who cannot beat the first man. Bawa, I'm sorry
Yes.
to throw you back again to 2019 with the same rant. But why can
But
we
bro,
not take a fucking corner kick that beats the first
but
man?
you've had this problem with Diego Dallo. You've had this problem with Bruno. You've had this problem with anyone who from the right is taking a corner that
अरे
they can't keep
anybody,
him.
right, left does not matter. Luke Shaw लेता है corner, कुछ नहीं होता है. I was like, in fact, Athletic had an article about this week where they didn't. First time I commented on an Athletic article also. I
Oh,
said,
really?
I was like,
क्या बोला?
chalo, you all are saying that how ineffective we are from corners, but I would love to see the stats of how many attacking chances are created from the opposition from our corners.
Very nice.
Because I would genuinely love to see that. Like we have conceded such amazing goals from our own corners. It belies belief. So
But
how do we manage? Like a lot of times I am like कि instead of corner to goal kick दे दे. It is better for us. You don't
can
win
you
the
do
ball.
that? Can you forfeit a corner? Can
Yeah,
you be
you
like,
can
"Ah,
just
sorry,
be
we
like,
don't want to
guys,
take."
yeah, we don't want to take.
No, you don't. You can forfeit a corner. Na? You just pass it to one guy who then kicks it.
Because
हाँ,
Or
ये
you
भी है.
only
in
or you
possession.
only put it into the.
हाँ, ये भी है, ये कर
No, I'll
सकते
tell you now, at this point in the Eric Ten Hag textbook module, they have not reached the possession wala part only yet. They are still in out of possession, how to press, how to be defensive. वो सब पहुंचा है. The possession वाला part has not started only.
Azim, you know what I feel United should do next time they get a corner? They should send Luke Shaw to take it and send nobody into the box.
Yeah.
तो पूरा
Just
उन लोग का टीम
पीछे.
उधर ही खड़े उन लोग का टीम पूरा ऑर्गेनाइज्ड है and then Luke Shaw should do it properly ऐसा हाथ ऊपर करके.
Just
Okay.
give it back to them. Keeper catches it. Luke Shaw runs back. Okay, guys, we're
No,
ready.
not keeper catches it. He should take a run up and then put it across the goal line. Like he should curve it across.
No,
the goal.
at this point, तू एक specialist player रख who is now just perfected the art of just taking shot on target from corner.
Yes.
तू
yes.
एक Mason Mount को 6 महीना उसमें ही पढ़ा. Make him the full god of taking direct corners and just treat it as an attacking free kick at this point. Where everybody is there, वो लोग भी ऐसा wall बनाएगा 7 लोग का. फायदा इन every time we get a corner, I literally go on like चलो ठीक है मेरे को कुछ काम वाम करना है, पानी वानी पीना है, whatever. I'm like ठीक है.
Okay.
And many times it has happened where I've got up thinking it's our corner. अब लोग गोल तो नहीं जाने वाला है. हम लोग गोल खाया है by the time I've come back.
Second question to ask. Okay, so Rashford. Okay, so how does Rashford ever get into this team again?
Rashford should be sold with immediate effect.
Really?
खराब हो गया है यार आदमी. What dude?
Now the girlfriend bounce is also not there. Yeah.
अरे how can you go from this player every second season you are like 20 goals, then 2 goals, then 30 goals, then 1 goal. अरे just can't you just
आदमी है
be
कि roller coaster.
वो साइन वेव है dude. उसका वही चल रहा है. Just give me one 6.5 on 10 every week. बस वही चाहिए, इतना ही चाहिए तेरे से. But right now he is just anytime you put him on the pitch, I don't know what it is. Like, is he just trying to do too much? Is this the instruction that the players have been given that no, okay, you go beat your man and be brave and do whatever the fuck on the ball?
I think he's given the free role. I think he's been told ki because I think that, like I told you, remember Azim, I told you in the last team also कि Eric Ten Hag is a very simple man when
Yeah.
it comes to all this. He's like, देख पिछले सीजन तू 30 मारा ना तो तू वही कर. Scott McTominay तू मार रहा है ना तू वही कर. This is what he tells them and he's like, go have fun.
I don't know what anyone says to anybody anymore, dude.
Okay.
I don't understand what is going on, and I don't understand. I mean, yes, you're supposed to feel happy and optimistic that chalo, there is some change in ownership happening, and maybe there will be players will wake up and today be like, okay, fuck, आज से अपना नौकरी शायद जा सकता है.
Azim, did you see that picture of Ten Hag where there's a bubble on his head?
Yeah.
What is this?
Baba. So at the stadium, they were blowing bubbles, okay, before the match started. So literally just blowing bubbles, okay, on the sideline. तो एक bubble जाके टेन हैग के सर पे इधर ऐसा बैठ गया
Burst
था.
हुआ है.
And then someone has taken a picture of that. So now every time the press or anyone wants to take a screenshot or put an image of Ten Hag on their YouTube clips, they put that thing with that fucking bubble on his head.
And do they just say that do they say Eric Ten Hag's ideas are like bubbles, they whatever, like float in the air, but
No,
it
Baba,
goes in
they
the-
are literally just
they
saying,
burst.
has Eric Ten Hag bubble burst? That's
Yeah.
it. Straight up.
No, you know what? Like I think defensively, despite the lack of personnel, we have started to get much better. So I guess the defensive unit part of it has started working. Maybe, and again, I've been saying this for ages. Maybe once we get that proper 2 defensive midfielders, just one Eriksen, Casemiro, or Eriksen plus Mount or whoever.
Why doesn't he play
back.
Amrabat Mainu? Because
Because
He doesn't-
again, Amrabat, I don't think he rates at all. Like I think there were reports of him saying कि इसको January में ही वापस दे सकता है क्या? Like I think it reached that point. Because
Yikes.
it's not worked. Amrabat has not worked
bro,
at
आदमी
all.
ने एक टैकल पे अपना घर बना दिया है भाई. He has bought a 5 BHK
Yeah.
in Morocco based on one tackle.
Yeah, man. It's and attacking line. I mean, and I get a lot of people in chat also are saying that Garnacho pe it is also unfair to put all this ability, all this pressure of like the entire attack on one 19-year-old, one 20-year-old.
Yes.
One Anthony, I would have expectation from, because listen, we have paid a lot of money for you, and you are not 20, you are like 23 now. You should be approaching somewhere near your peak. Okay.
Yes.
But uska bhi bencho domestic abuse, ye wo nonsense. There's some fucking excuse you can make for everyone. Maybe this Amad Diallo being there and there being a viable option. I don't know how viable it is. That also I don't know, because but at least it's better than bringing on fucking Facundo Pellistri to try and change the game.
So now the other
Kam
question.
wala.
Okay, last two personnel related questions, and then we'll move to the SDR stuff. So the other question worth asking is that w- how the fuck does he keep playing Scott McTominay? Because clearly that's a huge gaping hole in your midfield. Like there's a Bermuda Triangle where
No,
there
but
is
I
no
think in the
space.
West Ham game, from whatever I saw, McTominay was playing a little deeper. So I guess he got the idea that, listen, I can't play these two number eights that I want to do.
From which game did he understand the double pivot खेलने का है उसको?
हाँ,
कौन
वो
सा?
that was against the Liverpool, ना, which he had to do.
हाँ हाँ हाँ, तो
Hmm.
उधर उसको वो आइडिया चमका, बट फिर वापस नहीं
No,
खेलेगा.
but he did more or less double pivot only against West Ham. It was Meno and like McTominay was sort
But
of sitting ish
McTominay is,
only.
I mean,
But then
sure. So you're
who
saying
else do you put? Like one Amrabat is there, but
yeah,
I don't know. Also, I think you want a McTominay kind of character in there, just purely height, physicality, because you're playing against Suchek, Paqueta, and James Ward-Prowse not necessarily that big, but like Suchek, Paqueta are like fucking proper. They are James Moyes, David Moyes midfielders. You know, one Fellaini and one Arteta types there.
Hmm. And okay, and last question is about Hoylu. Okay, so this Hoylu, clearly he needs more time, more help, right?
100%, because you can see the
Because
confidence is gone now.
it's gone, it's
It's
over.
gone. Because
Because
I
now
mean,
he's not even
the guy
getting
is
into good
getting.
positions.
No, I
Like,
think positions he's still getting into, but like you can see the one time when he gets it, the touch is too heavy or whatever, which is understandable because the guy is like 20. It's not like the most experienced strikers are the ones who will be like, okay, I'm going to sit and wait around and do nothing, and then suddenly like a Van Nistelrooy, just be there when the chance comes and put it away. But I mean, you have to feel bad for him because generally, like when a 20-year-old comes to the club, there will be one
older
established striker over
yeah,
there who
someone.
will help him learn the ropes, who
Help
will
him
give
and
him little.
yeah.
Your senior strikers are Martial and Rashford.
Yep.
किसको क्या lessons देने वाले हैं यार ये लोग?
As so here's the thing, as Sobek has pointed out, he's just written Burbo. And worth bringing up that one clip. Have you seen that clip?
Yeah,
Of
yeah. I think
how,
I had sent it on the group. Yeah, I had only sent it on the oil money.
so
Where Berbatov was basically talking about how when he was with like Nani and the other guys that he used to play with, like, and there was that clip of him starting the counter attack, pinging the ball out to Nani and then coming back and finishing, and him just saying that, and it's about chemistry and like knowing your
and it's
players,
so
right?
funny though. That clip
Where
is so
basically
funny.
like you can see him commenting over it, where he was like like he was on the counter attack, and a lot of you will maybe remember this goal where he's pinged the ball out from midfield outside of the foot, it's gone to Nani, and he was like, everybody would expect me to be breaking my neck to get into the box, but I'm going slowly because I know my player and I know it's Nani, and I know that Nani वो दो फालतू का trick करने वाला है, and I have to time my run such that I reach the edge of the box after his two tricks are done.
Yes,
And then you see that happening where Nani does one trick, does two trick, Berbatov empty edge of the box and finishes it off.
bro, that's intelligence.
Yeah. And that's what you need. And I think there is a fundamental lack of experience and intelligence in this Manchester United team. I think we are
Yeah.
lacking everywhere. When you find an intelligent player, you will find that that player has no physicality. When you find a player that has pace, you will find that they have no brain. When you find a player that can pass, they can't fucking, they have no mobility. You find a player who can defend, usko attacking nahi aata hai. It's just, there is nothing.
If you find a goalkeeper who can pass, he can't
He can't save.
If
Yeah.
he can save, he can't pass.
What? And then you have to go to like recruitment. No, like why are you buying these? Just like like they show you those hexagonal charts are there now that show you, and you would be looking for that one nicely well-rounded, nice hexagon player. Where हम लोग को बस full ऐसा isosceles triangle मिल रहा है.
Yes, yes.
That's what we are stuck with.
Yes. Okay, chalo. So that's all the personnel problems that United are going through. Moving
Yes.
quickly on to what is this awakening? This SJR Glazers out at least by
अरे
25%.
कुछ
Come
Glazers
on.
कुछ out नहीं है. Now it's just that now there is one set of people who gives a fuck about what is happening on the pitch.
Yes.
And they've come and said that we want to. At least somebody has said we want to make Manchester United back to the top again. So
Nobody has said it in 10 years?
nobody
Really?
has said. Glazers is
What?
like yes, we are.
Excuse me, Eric Ten Hags has said it in
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
are
yeah.
only one, but nobody from ownership has like come and said that we love Manchester United, we believe in it, this that. Kuch nahi. They are like the we have
When did
seen
they
that
buy
the
the
club
club?
is very profitable. 2005 ish, I think,
Oh,
or
so they bought
2003,
so,
2003.
so they bought it when
Yeah.
Fergie was there.
Yeah, of course. Fergie
And
facilitated much of
बाबा
it.
एंड फर्गी ने क्या क्या बोला है अगर तू थोड़ा ऐसा अभी अभी सब निकलता रहा है ये सब ट्वीट्स तो फर्गी ने बोला अरे ग्लेजर्स आर बेस्ट फॉर यूनाइटेड डोंट वरी दे आर
अरे
अमेजिंग
ये वो वाला ही है ना
Yeah.
कि he brought them on board because of some ये सब भी है ना कंट्रोवर्सी कुछ तो
हाँ
था
वो
back
घोड़े
end में.
का. But the
हाँ.
point is that Glazers came in and Ferguson was given that, and also Ferguson, we've been through this many times. Ferguson was that larger than life. He was the everything. He was the lifeblood of that club. He was the recruitment. He was the fucking scouting. He was the director of football.
एचआर कैंटीन
वो अभी तक because of that void of not having a director of football or a technical director, technically Ferguson is still the director of football because that United way is Ferguson's way. We are still playing with whatever managers, we are still aiming to play Ferguson football.
Yeah.
Because at all times the communication is the Fergie way, the United way, the counter-attacking football, the this and that. That was Ferguson. There needs to be somebody, if a new director of football came and said, okay, we are counter-attack team, this is what we are, this
but
is what we
TB
should be.
TBH Barca are still playing the Johan Cruyff way. ओ भाई
Which is
आके
but
चला गया
but there have been modifications of it along the way. There is
I mean like essentially like
a Pep came in and did your tiki
no,
taka
he
to
did.
it.
वही है the tiki taka is that only like
Correct,
more
but it's his version of it. No,
Yeah.
you had what's his name, Enrique, who had his sort of tweak to it. Like the very
No, so
there
that's
were
why
days.
now they can't tolerate like now, for example, Xavi is doing the quote unquote best he can with no funds, with no
Yeah,
whatever.
but correct. Like for
And people are
instance,
like, क्या खेल रहा है तू देखना तू ही खेला है टिकी टाका मैं तेरा ही क्लिप भेजता हूँ.
no, it's like for instance, how, like to give you a lesser example, it's like how for how many, at least a decade, we associated Burnley with
Yeah,
Route
yeah.
1, fucking Sean Dyche, fucking Ashley Barnes heads to Chris Wood, heads to back of net. One Jay Rodriguez comes and scores one screamer from the side. Only player with pace in team Jay Rodriguez.
That
And
team
then
was not Burnley,
suddenly,
it was Burley.
yeah.
Burley men.
And they now are playing this tiki-taka football because then somebody came in and decided, okay, no, this is what we're going to do. Like for me personally, the style of football under Ferguson, for me, like I would have loved for us to be a possession-based team, a team that properly controls matches, a team that can
Peps.
control, Pep Light or whatever, Klopp.
Pepito.
Like for instance, I have much more respect for the Liverpool kind of football that Klopp
Oh,
brought,
yeah.
for
Amazing.
what Guardiola did, for that matter, what even guys like Pellegrini did at City. They had that unique sort of identity of aesthetically nice to watch football. Manchester United have always, even under Ferguson, largely been very okay to watch. Like it is just that we had great moments. We are and have always been moments FC. And we rely on individual brilliance and moments to happen. You can go back as far as the Champions League final 99, where people will tell you, oh, that romantic Ole Gunnar Solskjaer won it and this and that. But we were shit for the entire 90 minutes before those two goals went in. And that encapsulates Manchester United in a nutshell, that we were shit but somehow managed to find a way at big moments to get the result. And that's what Ferguson was about. He was the guy who managed to create something out of nothing. And yes, occasionally, I would say out of the 25-30 years that he was in charge, there were maybe 6 or 7 years where the football was truly very good, but the rest was just survival football and
Yeah,
moments.
because I remember in the 2000s, right? There was a very clean division of fans between United and Arsenal.
Yeah,
United out of pure success, and Arsenal because success with style, right? Like that whole
yeah,
like, silky. We will do five passes at the goal line, and nobody can tell us otherwise.
yeah.
Yeah, the Arsenal.
And I think the reason why they moved on from the Arsene Wenger's style of football is that Arsene Wenger himself failed at it towards the end,
Hmm.
where they were like, but Ferguson went out at the top with his version of football, and they were like, तो चलो वो चल रहा था, अभी next manager को करने दो यही सब.
Same.
Same, and whenever there was a guy like Van Gaal who came in who tried to play possession football, it was like, अरे boring, मजा नहीं आ रहा है.
Hmm.
जो था boring, you cannot deny that. It became exciting and it became the United way again under Ole, because Ole was the disciple of Alex Ferguson. Ole had that, okay, this is how we are going to play. We're going to have it was the vibes. We're going to have vibes and moments. That's what it was, and that's what Manchester United historically have wanted, which felt good
And
for
they,
a while.
and which is why I think so many people got so heartbroken when Ten Hag finally admitted कि भाई मेरे से वो अच्छा फुटबॉल नहीं होगा.
Hmm.
ये टीम में यही ट्रांजिशन यही
Yeah, ये team में,
फर्स्ट फर्स्ट
you just look at this team and you're like, how many of these players are getting into top five or like chalo, top three of all leagues across Europe? How many of them are getting in? I would say maybe 3 or 4 at best are getting into those teams. You can't play top tier football with fucking mediocre players. You just cannot do it. And we've been through this for how long?
So now a few caveats about this SJR thing. Like the
Hmm.
closest I think you should look at is the how he's handled Nice.
Yeah,
And how he's handled Nice is that it just so happens that Nice are finally successful in this moment in this year
right
right
now.
now. But they were a decent side before he took over, and then they became a substantially worse side, and then there were a slew of sackings. And he is a person who, at least from what you can gather from Nice, does not tolerate like managers sticking
Yeah.
around for three years not
No, in
delivering.
fact, it was said that they tried this approach before, and it did not work out well with them for Nice. So
Now
they
they
may
learn like
not.
that.
Sorry.
Now they
Huh,
learn.
now they've learned, and they're like, okay, if it's not working in the short term, we'll have to let it go. So I think they will have to look at. I mean, maybe I don't know when they officially take over, also because it's still pending. One Premier League review has to review it, and that'll take another month and all that. So when like these guys actually show up and start having a tangible effect on the team, I'm still not sure. That might still be a month away. We don't know. Um,
Uh, Bawa, as the only person who has a job on this this particular stream, have you ever been in a position where you've not had a boss who could fire you? Like where there is no upper management.
Yeah, it lasted for 3 days before they realized that we cannot let these people run amok.
yeah,
Because otherwise they will
because
do what
then you
they want.
end up signing Anthony for 86 million
So
and
yes.
So,
Hoyland for 70 million.
last this thing about it. Like, do you think so? Ten Hag is already under scrutiny.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
the question is that okay, do you give him one more season?
No, I
And
don't
give him
think. I think you have to look at it purely till the end of this season.
correct.
I
That's
think
my
you have.
question. So
Yeah.
next season, do you get a new person in?
If as I said, if he's got like 90% of his players fit, and it still looks like shit, and it still looks like there's no direction, then you have to let him go, because then
No. So the
that.
question is, see, like Azim, like for example, by the end of the season, फिर भी injury हुआ, suspension हुआ, जो भी हुआ और public नहीं आया.
Hmm.
As SGR coming in, do you look at his transfer record and say ki maybe he's not the guy, or do you look at his like current
I mean, if
whatever?
you're looking at transfer record, you would be like, he's doing a job that he's not supposed to. I mean, you would have to then look at it as, okay, is this guy going to be comfortable with saying that, okay, we have a vision, we agree on the vision, and we will now give you the players that you need to execute this vision as per our research and our scouting and what we believe as per our sports science and all of that. And some managers are okay with that, some managers are not. I think like a guy like Mourinho is very not okay with that. Mourinho
Hmm.
wants full control. Ten Hag, we don't know. I think I get the impression he's the guy who would want like more
Control.
control. over things. But wait, I think once there's no way for us to know how these things like
But
work
like my,
behind
my
the
question
scenes.
is my question is, and chat also feel free to chime in on this. Question is this: Do you like w- has do you take the chance of giving him one more year and more signings? Because if it doesn't work out, then you're stuck with even more of his players
Hmm.
and you're further back. And you know how difficult it is to clear out these
Yeah.
deadwood.
Yeah. So I
So
mean,
that's
see,
the question.
yeah. So anyway, I don't think we're
We
gonna
should do a
get
poll
anything.
actually. Huh.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get anything in January
No, huh,
because
January is out.
financial fair play, all of that is not happening. Maybe you could potentially there is dude. There has been talk of getting Weghorst back on loan.
What?
ऐसा सब
What?
बात चल रहा है.
What?
I read this somewhere that they might try to get Weghorst again.
Oh fuck! That's then you'll have two strikers who can't score. Holy shit!
So, but I think the
You know
larger.
something, Hasim, Hoylu and Vegas together, where Vegas is now imparting his knowledge. देख भाई Hoylu, तू एक काम करा जब वो लोग विंगर आएगा ना ऐसा साइड पे तू हाफ लाइन पे जाने का ठीक है
But I think that's a good idea because let the wingers. I think Hoyland needs to realize that only. Let the wingers do their 10 tricks. And maybe he's not the right profile of striker only we need. I think at this
अरे
point,
अरे
the.
अरे अरे Azim,
No, but genuinely,
ऐसा
for.
Azim.
No, no, no. But I truly believe that at this point, what you need is a player who's a false nine. Who's not going to be in the box because box में रह के कुछ फायदा तो है नहीं. You may
But
as
तुम्हारा
well be.
false nine तो है Bruno, who's
क्या
playing
false nine? वो अरे
as
वो
a
क्या
Ramateur,
अरे
Razmataz.
अरे वो फॉल्स 8 है वो फॉल्स 8 नॉन 6
अरे
Shit.
अरे
too
अरे
good too good
फॉल्स
अरे
9
अजीब बना
एंड
था.
आई वुड लाइक टू से कि मार्शियल नहीं है फॉल्स 9 मार्शियल फेक 9 है ठीक है दैट इज वेरी डिफरेंट
very funny very
So
funny
also
I
I'm
used to
saying,
read
but
that.
so now you're saying Bruno is not the player that he should be this season.
अरे
Yeah,
ब्रूनो क्या
Bruno.
करेगा ब्रूनो शुड बी सिटिंग एंड सप्लाइंग द बॉल एंड देन somebody should be arriving late into the box for cutback because
But sir,
क्रॉस तो नहीं हो रहा है हम लोग का तो कटबैक तो करो
So okay,
but
so now so you're on the side of it's fine. Give Ten Hag more signings, one more year, see if it works. If
हाँ,
it doesn't,
but
then
with the
after
caveat
that,
being that okay, we are making the signings based on a vision for the club. So you are making these signings saying that okay, as a club we have
तू
agreed
हट भी
now.
गया तो हाँ
हाँ
तो
एग्जैक्ट
अपन
लाइक यू look at it like how Brighton does it where like okay ये हम लोग का प्लान है हम लोग क्या का या तो मिटोमा रहेगा या तो सॉली मार्च रहेगा या पैस्कल ग्रोस रहेगा या अर्डिंग्रा रहेगा या आंसू फटी रहेगा अपना फुटबॉल सेम रहेगा like the profile of the player who's playing in those positions is largely going to be the same. So once you have agreed on what that style of football is that you are going to be playing, then you go with that. And if Hagria is on board with that, then well and good. And if not, then we'll see.
okay, awesome.
See, I don't think Graham Potter coming in can make things any better. So I have no idea. Like at this point, you would rather take a punt and go like fucking chalo Michael Carrick leke aa gaya hai Middlesbrough ko in League Cup semi-final. And Middlesbrough also doing fairly well in the league, no? So maybe
which
treat
is
him
why
as like one.
Middlesbrough will beat us in the semi-final, which is what I'm saying.
So treat Michael
Wow,
Carrick as prodigal son to return the new the British Xabi Alonso.
the British Xabi Alonso. Jeez. Oh. Okay, shall we move to
Oh
La
fuck, we have lots
Leagues?
of super chats. Let me
Oh
let me
yeah,
read a few super
First do
chats.
super chats. Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, I'm
Sahil,
just getting Nariyal Paniyan coming.
Okay.
very nice. Sahil Zafar says Nick Halas Striling. Nobody can predict his thoughts. Udasi घटिया शीले को प्ले करना था तो 4 रेड ले लेते 4 मैन डाउन की सिंपैथी ही मिल जाती. This is Chelsea fans have different problems only entirely. Aditya Raju says, Kautuk, your second favorite oil money team is struggling, and Eddie Howe was the next best thing that happened to football after Pep and has the support of the entire government machinery. You have conveniently ignored that, focusing on United. Kautuk, how do you respond to these allegations?
I fully agree. And here is why I am still Eddie Howe in because Eddie Howe didn't force Ronaldo to go to Saudi, okay?
Oh,
No,
people
no.
are saying now Roy Hodgson ko leke aao.
Nahi, bhai. But here's the other thing about Eddie Howe. Okay, I get it. I think overall in the big
But
scheme
also
of things.
Eddie Howe, look at the amount of injuries they've had also. So I can see why.
So one that you could say that, but like I shall forget that argument completely. Because like a lot of teams have it, then you would have to make allowances for Ten Hag, which I'm not going to do. So, so injuries is out. The second thing you got to look at is, uh, he has, sure, he's probably going to be the Manuel Pellegrini to this oil money club. Like I think
Hmm.
there'll be someone else who will eventually finish the job.
Hmm.
But I feel like what Eddie Howe has done to this Newcastle team, I want to watch those games. I genuinely want to watch Newcastle
Yeah,
play.
it's like same with Spurs. No, you want to watch
You want
Spurs
to watch
playing.
them play because, for example, the match they played against United, I thought they were fabulous.
Yeah.
Like they somehow, I couldn't believe that Joe Linton is doing such close control tiki taka passing in tight spaces. I can't believe it, dude. That guy is
Yeah.
built like a bouncer, and he's
Yeah.
playing like one silky
Like a
5 foot
midfield drama
6.
Traore.
Exactly, it's so bizarre to see. So, like the playing style is there, the intensity, like there's clearly a difference, and you can see what the idea is, and etc. etc. He's not getting the results, which might mean, and I'm not attached to Eddie Howe staying there, so I'm okay with like Eddie Howe out to out. What are you gonna do? So, but at the same time, hard like, and something for all the shit I I do on the oil money group, for all the fucking chaos. At one point, I had written a truly heartfelt piece in defense of Ten Hag. And the only
Hmm.
thing, the sum total of that piece was this, that if he has to get sacked, he ought to get sacked
Playing on
playing
yeah, on his terms.
on his terms, playing his style, and playing attacking whatever football, like just some football that looks
Yeah.
like at least makes an
So I mean,
attempt.
so and that's why I'm like, ki, at least let him play with the five players that he signed for once to
Sure.
do that.
But the thing is, what I gather is, even with most of his players in the squad, there was a, like, it's not like the foot, like, okay, maybe it was better last time, but like my point is that, like, even with all the injuries that Eddie Howe has had, the team doesn't change, the
Yeah.
playing style doesn't change, the intensity doesn't change, and they just are like that. Even with Tottenham, with
But
all
I
the
think the problem and
garbage,
the reason why that works with Newcastle is that they don't
expectations are less.
have the weight of expectation where they can just be like, fuck it, worst case क्या होएगा अपन हार जाएंगे.
But
Whereas
that I feel like the catch 22 is that it's literally that कि अगर I feel like, the people who are saying Ten Hag out, right? There would be a different quarter of people, but you would at least, what is happening now is that the people who are saying Ten Hag out are like, bro, तू ना ही अच्छा खेल रहा है और ना ही जीत रहा है. तो
hmm,
अगर जीतता और खराब खेलता है तो ठीक है, चल, whatever, right? अगर
yeah.
तू, so my point is just go out swinging. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
whatever
no,
it,
but I mean, for me, the point is that and I keep coming back to that West Ham game, is like for the first 70 minutes, I was okay with how we were playing. I think we had created the big chances of the game. वो unfortunately वो जाके on pitch वो गार्नाचो को one on one finish करने नहीं सिखा सकते. And that is, players have to step up and fucking do what's required of them. He had two chances like that to put the game to bed. And again, it's they're mentally so fragile. This bunch of people, where one goal goes and khatam, it's
yeah,
over.
finish,
They're like,
finish,
now it's
pack up.
done.
Yeah, yeah,
And the
chalo,
thing is
chalo,
that
fold
they
up, fold up,
weren't like that last season. The amount of times they came back
comebacks.
from adversity, change the game 1-0 down against City, go and win 2-1. The amount of times that happened is like, it's there. And last season we were playing with a largely fit team. I think the team that was playing last season, I don't even remember the good days of seeing fucking Casemiro, Eriksen, Bruno, Lisandro, Varane together in one team. I think of Wout Weghorst leading the line as the good days, man. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
from last season.
far we've come. Yeah, yeah, agreed, agreed.
So yeah, what do you
So,
do?
so that's the thing about that question. No one is saying Eddie Howe. Like, I don't care either way if Eddie Howe stays or goes. I really do not care. But I like what Eddie Howe has done to the team. You can see what he's done, and you can see that even with everything, they still do something. So
Yeah,
at the end of the day, results will dictate, and results will also dictate for Ten Hag. That's the
yeah,
part. Right? So I'm fully on board of results dictate you staying in or out of the job largely. So
yeah. No, fair. Praditi is back saying, Acha, chalo, I concede. Kane is amazing. Probably better than Leva. Also, Muller to
said?
2025. Praditi, imagine.
What?
Yeah.
Pratiti didn't say Harold.
I know, exactly. Kane now. The respect.
The respect.
Also, Muller to 2025 is the most celebrated extension I have seen at FC Bayern.
I really like Muller as a player.
Did you
And
see this thing where he was with the throw in with Xabi Alonso?
No.
Where like he was like he had to get the ball and like Xabi Alonso was holding on to it slightly and Muller was like hut sale and then he realized ki Xabi Alonso is like, sorry. And then,
He's a great character.
Yeah.
Like Muller, they don't make it like Muller anymore.
Yeah. Rohit Kale says, no hopes in SJR, Azim. This club mess was never going to be solved in 6 months. Total football control under Ineos gives me hope of proper club structure and running football club. Yeah, unfortunately for me, the hope is, it's hard to be hopeful. You know, like I want to be hopeful, but I'm like, how much of this cycle of hope and no hope to go in through? So I think I am like, I've reached where Baba is, like to just stay
Nahi
stay
yaar.
solidly at
Then.
no hope. So
Nahi.
that then whatever you get is good for you. So just
No.
I am team no hope.
This is awful. This is awful.
Eric no hope. That's where we are right now.
This is awful. God, guys. Can't sink in. Both of you consistently go to therapy with Kinger and still you guys are here.
Well, I
is
don't
this,
go that
dude?
often. I think I'll have to start going now. Okay, tell me how to believe in my football club where I pay 3,500 rupees for that advice.
वो भी
Cost of
सही
a
है ना?
jersey.
हाँ एग्जैक्टली कि क्या दिन आ गए क्या प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर रहा हूँ मैं आजकल एक दिन था जहाँ एक्चुअल सीन्स होते थे बट
अरे हल्लू भाई is back after very long. Still
Yeah,
top
same.
scorer in PL. ये duplicate 14 games खेल के भी नहीं मार पाया. Also, Bournemouth above Chelsea in table. कुछ तो शर्म करो बाबा. Hashtag लौड़ेगा एम्बापे.
अरे काहे का शर्म. देखो भाई 1-2 सीजन ना जब तुम बिलियनर हो तो ऐसे ही टाइम पास के लिए तुम फॉरगो कर देते हो. फॉरगो ये वो वाला सीजन है. You won't understand this because you are in your 20s and not a billionaire. You
बाबा
don't
ये
have as many Champions Leagues as we do. When you have as many Champions Leagues as we do, then you talk to us. Please, till then, don't open your mouth in front of a Chelsea fan. समझा ना अल्लू भाई. ये एक चैंपियंस लीग लेके बैठा है. कुछ क्या रो रहा है शो ऑफ करके कि एक चैंपियंस लीग. कुछ नहीं होता एक चैंपियंस लीग से भाई. दो
बाबा कितना ट्रेबल मारा है तुम लोग
ट्रेबल का तो स्ट्रेस ही नहीं है ना. देख भाई, सी does treble get you anything? No. Does it get you anything more than what you need? No. जो ट्रॉफी सिटी जीता है उतना जो ट्रॉफी हम लोग भी जीता है. हम लोग भी वर्ल्ड क्लब चैंपियनशिप जीता है. हम लोग भी चैंपियंस लीग जीता है. इनफैक्ट हम लोग यूरोपा जीता है क्या सिटी? नहीं. तो क्या बोल रहा है भाई?
fair point. बाबा योर बिलियनर हो के तुम लोग फॉरगो नहीं, तुम्हारा क्लब फार्गो हो गया. फार्गो because there are as many dead bodies there as one season of Fargo.
Oh, nice.
Man, that John Obi Mikel thing, I don't know if he discussed it on the thing.
Yes.
That was so good.
With
That was so good.
Mourinho, no?
Yeah. No, not just the Mourinho one where he was talking about the how much of a badass Abramovich was. Like, and badass, I mean
Yeah.
mafioso. Like literal mafioso that man was. Like, I think someone's Obi Mikel only. I think his parents had been kidnapped.
Yeah. And his dad had been kidnapped. But he was
His dad
like,
had been
मैं
kidnapped.
करूँ क्या?
And literally, this is the offer. He's like, we'll get him back. Just say the word. And Obi Mikel, in this position where his father is kidnapped, he just wants his dad back. Yet he has asked Abramovich, "आप क्या करने वाले हो?" And Abramovich is like, "देख, तू questions मत पूछ. तेरे को पापा चाहिए तो बता दे."
Don't ask.
Arey, dude, this is the same thing that Chelsea fans are asking now. And he could give the same response. Question मत पूछ. तुझे पापा चाहिए तो बता दे.
No, but the thing is, you don't ask questions that you don't want the answers to. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. Like Obi Mikel in his mind was like, how many bodies are we talking exactly? No. Shh, Obi Mikel, you are CDM. If you have any tactical question, you ask. Where should I play? How should I play? ये सब मत पूछ. ये सब मत पूछ, Mikel.
Rishi Barot says Azim's favorite McKenna taking Ipswich to B2B promotions. Yes, this is true. I think it's time now to bring Carrick and McKenna back as dual
Come
managers.
on, come
Bring
on.
back the band. Ole also back in.
One sec, what if you get
Just
class of,
driving up all three of them.
what if you get class of 92 to come and manage you?
There's an entire documentary about that which I don't think worked very well.
Yeah, but the Salford City, where is Salford? They gave up on the club, what?
They gave up. Yeah.
Bro,
Matlab it's
but
there,
this,
but they're not doing much.
Are they
this,
owners?
Gary is still there. As Scholes का I think got out, and the problem is उसका सब partner criminal निकलता है ना इसमें. तो एक रायन गिग्स डोमेस्टिक अब्यूजर बन गया, फिर पॉल स्कोल्स का कुछ लीगल इशू हो गया.
oh, really?
तो या तो that's why Scholes was out of the thing. अभी now it's just I think him and Phil who
And
are
Beckham.
हाँ sorry Gary and Nicky Butt.
But
My
Beckham,
God.
Beckham नहीं, Beckham was never part of it.
Baba Beckham has a club where Messi is playing.
Yeah.
If
I
he's
don't
also
think
going
he-
to have Salford City FC, then to bhai, his business is wrong only.
Yeah. Arey, Censor gifted more memberships. Thank you so much, Censor. Thank you.
My God.
Anirudh Pachapur, who's regular Royal Money member, says, ये Chelsea को हर game week खेलना जरूरी है क्या? I asked same thing about Manchester United also. That we are trying very hard to not have to play every game week. Mustafa says United and Chelsea are having same problems for so long. The rants have become repetitive. Azim and Baba should rant in limericks or something. Done. I will do poetry next time.
Yeah. Next one. Next time United lose,
I
Azim
will
will
come
do
with
poetry.
Shairi. Yes.
Yeah. So
Done.
it might be the next stream, literally. Who knows?
Yes. Who knows? Yajur Singh says, what should Manchester United do to stay hopeful next season? Therapy and yoga, running 5K every day. All these things you can do to boost your mental health and stay hopeful. Endorphins you need to find somehow. Mustafa says, did anyone else feel that Arsenal was slipping too much? Either Arteta के पास जूते का सही नहीं है और क्लॉप पिच पे ग्रीस लगा के बैठा है.
Oh, yeah. By the
Possible.
way,
Oh,
must spend 5
that
minutes.
hand of guard.
Yeah.
Full hand of guard has happened, man. How they've
Yeah,
not
yeah.
given that penalty? Now it's
agree.
Abhi Arteta is not disgrace.
I think it's because of that. To prove that Arteta is a... Next time he comes out na saying disgrace, they'll be like,
हाँ.
guy, क्या? हाँ, ये दिखाता हूँ तेरे को handball.
It's just one of those to keep credit in the bank, you know.
It's fully insurance. कि इसका मुंह चुप कराने के लिए इसको भी थोड़ा देना पड़ेगा. So I mean, like, it was a full handball. In fact, Saliba has come out and said, नहीं, वो handball था. मैं
Yeah, I
वही
think
खेला था."
every Arsenal fan has come and be like, guys, ये तो handball था.
Yes.
No problem, no question.
Also that.
But
that
good
Salah
game, huh? That
chance.
was very,
Yeah,
very watchable.
And that's one of those things, na, ki, like, that's one of the things about the Premier League, where when two actual titans who have things worth playing for, when they play, the football is genuinely that good. Like,
Yeah.
it was really
you're
good.
talking about Luton and Liverpool.
क्या है score वैसे?
I think Nunes scored some screamer apparently.
Come on.
But they're 1-1.
1-1 or what? Luton?
Come on.
क्या बात है?
I was about to wager all my points on this.
One sec. Wait, no. It's not. It's Burnley and Liverpool. Liverpool
हाँ.
won.
Luton would be playing against Sheffield.
Sheffield. वो 3.
Sheffield में कौन मार रहा है? आर्चर मारा है क्या? आर्चर?
Luton जीत गया. नहीं, आर्चर नहीं मारा.
अरे यार, ये आर्चर भी मिस करता है. चलो.
So, fuck. Okay, anyway, let's carry on.
Sukhwinder Singh says United have a dozen players injured. Give it time. Yes, I want to give it time only, but it's very frustrating.
Hey, sorry, just to finish this Arsenal Liverpool game, we should talk about that one Salah chance also, where like the guy has
4
gotten the
players, yeah.
Fuck, he's on a break. He has scanned everywhere. He's looked literally into the stands, seen everything.
And he gave it to the best right back in the country, the best right back in the world. People
It's true.
keep talking about how he is the greatest and that he should be belonging in other clubs. He's better than Reece James. He's better than Marcelo. He is better than Marcelo left back. Sorry, he's better than
Carvajal.
who was right back?
Cafu.
Cafu. No, Cafu भी left back था. He's
Cafu
better
right
than.
back था.
नहीं यार, कफू लेफ्ट बैक था यार.
अरे काफू राइट बैक
नहीं, लाम लेफ्ट बैक था.
लाम दोनों खेलता था वैसे.
हाँ, तो वो लाम खेलता था. So I'm saying he's better than all of these people. But imagine,
Bro, there was
how
one.
good he was. And
there was
then,
one. Did you see that that video of of what's his name, Trent taking a corner, and he's pulled up his shirt or something, and his butt cheeks are out. Have you seen this video? You've not seen this?
Oh wow,
Why are you
no.
staring
Literally,
at his
he's
butt cheeks?
no. So there was just a video that like he was taking a
So
corner. उसने
his
ऐसा
66s.
no, so उसने उसने ऐसा टी-शर्ट adjust किया and उसका पैंट नीचे था तो दोनों butt cheek. Okay, so someone has taken a screenshot and on one butt cheek they've written Reece James, and on the other they've written Kyle Walker.
Hilarious.
Ah,
Trent Alexander-Arnold का what propaganda this one had sent? I think worst tackle success rate in the Premier League or something like that was Trent Alexander-Arnold and Szoboszlai.
Bro, even we had a 3-on-1 chance and then we 3-on-1 it.
Yes.
so that was
Uh,
also great, and just generally, man, fucking. I think the draw was a good result for that match in general.
Yeah.
And okay, the question to ask quickly is, and please chat also chime in. Arsenal Liverpool, who ends top? Or
I think
neither?
Arsenal. I think Arsenal. Purely because I think Liverpool ka that holding midfielder situation is very suboptimal. I don't think what are you Endo? I think no Endo, and with Endo, this team would be title contender. I can't believe I'm saying. But yeah, your Wataru Endo, like they don't have that holding midfielder. I think that's going to cost them in a few games because they're quite open at the back, Liverpool. So they'll score a lot of goals. But I think that little defensive stability and the fact that Arsenal have this recent scarring experience. But then again, Arsenal ka not having one proper center forward like Jesus is nice and all, but one option to a center forward who is not one 5'7" boy
I
would
want
help.
to.
Which is
I
why
also
I feel
want.
that we will win. Na? According to you all, we will win champions. Kya? We will win EFL, Carabao
Yeah.
Cup.
I also want to ask this one question. Do you remember the last team that won the league without having a very high scoring center forward? I think that's a prerequisite.
Chelsea.
When did you win the league
The
without
one
a
before City. I'll tell you which one. I'll tell you which year. Hold on. The one before City, na, when
Was that Diego Costa years? No, with
the
Tuchel, who was the forward for
16-17. We
but you
won
didn't
16-17.
with whom? But you had like a person like you
Diego
had
Costa? You
Hazard and
had
all.
no?
Yeah, dude, that was a
Yeah, but I mean,
16,
Hazard was
16
still
was
not
Costa.
a.
No.
2004 you had Damien
16,
Duff
16, 16.
I know someone is saying 2004, but 16 you had Costa. I can't
Hmm.
remember a side that's won it.
एंटोनियो कॉन्टे के टाइम पे तो डिएगो कोस्टा था आई थिंक.
No, 14-15 Costa was there, yeah. 16-17 Costa was
Didn't
not
City
there.
win pre-Haaland without a striker, like without Aguero being fit
अरे
and
but
all of
City
that?
तो हर जगह पे गोल मारता है ना यार.
Aguero was injured the whole season. Interesting.
Hmm. And they had who? Gundogan was playing in that hole no over there.
Fuck. So then you'll have to
City.
repeat a unbelievable City.
Yeah. I mean, even technically for Liverpool when they won, it was Salah who was more winger, who was the
I mean,
out and
I'm
out.
saying like one
Like
high
not
scoring.
goal scorer, you mean? Yeah,
Yes,
like
Oh,
yes.
like one 15-20 goals a season person.
You're talking about like goal split across the board.
No. As in, I'm saying there
One
has to
key
be
goal
one
scorer.
outlier. Yes, there has to be one outlier who gets you about 20 goals. Now that could be
Yeah.
Damien Duff, it could be Ian Robin, it
Yeah.
could be
So I think for Manchester
it
United,
could
that's
be whoever.
always been the thing. Like they always had, it was a Van
Someone
Nistelrooy, or it was a Rooney, or it was a Ronaldo, or it was a Van Persie. There was that
even
one,
Berbatov,
Berbatov. They had that one talisman every year who would get you the. In
Tevez,
fact, since Fergie left, I
not
don't
had that.
think we've had
Not a
like
single 20 goal a
Rashford
season.
last season was the only one.
But even in the league, he scored 17, not 20. I mean, it's a quibble,
Yeah.
but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, we've not had like
do think-
consistent goal scorers, and that's what you mean, like consistent. Like look at Salah every year, he gets you the numbers. Look at fucking Kane every year gets you the numbers. But yeah, United have just not had that. कब से dude, this Mourinho
Who's
is
that?
so enjoying life ना, every week coming and being like मैं बोला था मार्शियल को बेचना चाहिए था. Every week
Yeah.
he comes and he's like, "मैम मार्शियल को तो निकलना चाहिए था." Because
Yeah,
apparently that was a huge bone of contention with him, where he wanted to get rid of Martial from day
but
one,
the Glazer
and
said no.
Glazer was like, "नहीं नहीं ये काम आएगा अच्छा है." What
Yeah.
to do?
Even Zlatan scored 70, na?
हाँ,
Not 40.
Zlatan was like probably the last good talismanic, and that was the best season we had when Zlatan was
वही था
prime
ना वो
Zlatan.
second वाला, but
हाँ,
greatest achievement.
greatest achievement, where we still actually, yeah, second in the league and Mickey Mouse treble. Yeah, there you go.
लुकाकू का देखते हैं कितना मारा तुम लोग के
Lukaku,
लिए.
ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं. He
16 and
started the
12.
season with decent, but it's again like so, and that should tell you the situation that we're in right now, where like
You've not had a 20 goal a season striker in
15
10,
goals,
13 years.
I struggle to. I think we had one season where Rashford and Martial were both like 20 goals each in across all competitions, which was I think 4 years ago.
Holy crap. Not having a 20 goal a season striker is I mean, I
Yeah.
would think it's a given for fuck crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. अरे मालविया नगर का सैंचो gives $1,000 to say रात को फीफा खेलना है थोड़ी देर, मुझे मेरा कार्ड इवो करना है.
Must.
Love of Sancho is evolving his own card. Yeah, and dude, it must feel so bad for Sancho, like especially given that he's so into like Gen Z and into FIFA and all. Because if he was playing, he would be enjoying having his limited edition FIFA Ultimate Team cards, this and that.
Yes.
Now he
Yes,
has to look at himself as 181 rated player.
Less. Like the next season, he's going to be like 78.
Oh yeah, dude,
After that-
Bichara Hoylund, they rated 78 at the start of the season, and I'm now starting to see why also. But yeah, very sad. And just again, like it's one of those where they give the opportunity. If one guy plays well for 1 week, they are like, "Chalo, Hoylund limited edition, moments Hoylund, nothing."
And
Arey,
it's the,
dude,
it's the
no,
UCL Hoyland.
no. In fact, the one Hoyland card that has come, there has been a 85 rated Hoyland card, which is Emil Hoyland,
Arey
who is
baba.
playing for Copenhagen.
Also, by the way, someone mentioned it. Suraj Mustafi, the Hoyland lookalike. Have you seen this on Twitter?
Yeah.
So, Bawa, I don't know. You've definitely not seen this.
Definitely not.
So basically, it started off as a joke. Okay, Hoyland has not scored in 5-6 games. So they found one singer, okay, who has a face script. Like really, you have to stretch your imagination to believe that that's Hoyland. Okay, and this guy sings one song called "Waiting for a Miracle to Come," something like that. Okay, so they started saying this Hoyland in this game. This guy singing. Okay, it got to a point where this singer, who's like a small singer who's trying to make it big, has got more virality out of Hoyland not scoring
Yeah.
Wow.
than
Then
his
Hoyland
own
has-
song.
Oh,
So now he has bought into it. He's like, मैं वो मैन यूनाइटेड का जर्सी पहनता है, गोल के सामने खड़ा होकर अपना ही गाना गा रहा है, बोल रहा है Hoyland my man, I will help you score, and then he shows how to kick a ball.
Oh no.
It's so shameful.
You just like also as like a 20-year-old kid to be seeing this happening. That's
Yeah.
fucking hard to take.
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. He's doing watch-alongs and all, saying ki, "Arey," and you should have seen his face when Hoyland got subbed. He's like, oh.
Arre. And that was 54 minutes. But I quite enjoyed the Pochettino rant. Did you see the Pochettino rant about players and agents?
yeah.
Where he was like, यार तुम लोग का मूड नहीं होता है ट्रेनिंग का खेलने का, तुम लोग बोलते थे अरे मेरे को खेलने नहीं मिल रहा है, मेरे को बेंच पे अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है, बट तुम लोग जब परफॉर्म नहीं करता है, बट यू स्टिल गेट फुल सैलरी फॉर बीइंग इंजर्ड और डूइंग व्हाटएवर द फक. एंड ही इज लाइक, बट तुम लोग का मूड खेलने का नहीं होता है, देन हु इज प्रोटेक्टिंग आवर इंटरेस्ट, हु इज प्रोटेक्टिंग द कोच एंड द मैनेजर हु गेट फक्ड व्हेन यू गाइज aren't doing your shit. So good, respect.
I think Pochettino is on the way out. I think like when managers start being aggressive in press conferences against, which is why Ten Hag is so corporate when he speaks. Like Ten Hag is like,
But I mean, I'll give you the opposite of that is Xavi's press conference after the game against who did they?
Valencia,
Not Valencia. Just recently. Who
Girona,
was it?
Girona.
Almeria,
Not Girona. After Almeria.
the Club
Uh,
America.
Yeah, hold on. Because didn't they beat Almeria 1-0 or something
Yeah,
like that?
No, 3-2. They beat them 3-2. What a game that was. You will not believe who has come back from the dead to save Barcelona.
Who has come back from the dead? Come on. Ricky Puig.
No. Ricky Point is very much dead.
Who has come back? Who has come back?
Sergi Roberto.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Oh my fucking god. Sergi Roberto has reappeared, resurfaced, and played. He's the Scott McTominay of Barcelona.
Hmm.
But thankfully, he doesn't play every game. But in this game, this guy has told Lewandowski, देख भाई तू washed है, तेरे से नहीं होने वाला है,
Yeah.
मैं दिखाता हूँ तेरे को, देख ऐसे करते हैं run, ऐसे करते हैं finish, and he has literally like he's made one deep run, someone has found him, he has nicely controlled, nice classic center forward finish.
So are you saying he is the Spanish McTominay?
He's Spanish McTominay. He's
Mac Roberto.
Full. That Scott Roberto is like one. He like came back and fucking saved everyone's ass.
Robert Domine.
Robert Domine.
Robert Domine.
So they have squeaked past Almeria. Okay, Almeria, a team that, by the way, if you want to hear about an Onana taking place, so Almeria is a hopeless bottom of the table side. Okay, and Xavi was under pressure because Valencia ke against ये लोग ने draw करके आए हैं and all this, and full pressure is mounting. This guy's like, fuck, my job is on the line, guys. Come on, like, please, don't do this. He's literally begging them. Okay, they go into the Almeria game. हाँ इसको तो हटा देंगे, चल. They've fucking, it was 2-1. Okay, and Almeria get one free kick in some near the halfway line. Okay, and like one classic bottom of the table team, they punt the ball forward. Okay, in hopes, straight hopes, and Ronald Araujo, who's playing with like a mask bigger than Victor Osimhen. Okay, one full Hannibal Lecter mask he's playing in. He sees the ball and then backs up, and then he jumps up and hits his goalkeeper, who has just kind of caught the ball. So the goalkeeper is like, bye. And the ball falls down and Almeria scores.
Oh no.
Full comedy of errors. Okay? And Xavi on the sideline is just horror stricken. He's like, मेरा तो नौकरी गया. Almeria के साथ draw किया तो मैं out. Okay, so they have Sergio Roberto has saved their ass. And then you know what has happened right after?
What has happened?
They have finished the match. They've had a shower. And then they have been herded onto a plane and flown all the way to America.
ये तो
Why?
वो game है ना,
Play the
friendly.
Oh, friendly with?
Mid-season friendly with Club America, which is a
Oh
Mexican.
wow.
Okay, for 5 million euros. Literally for 5 million euros. They
And
have,
top tier team, no, not randos, na.
और बाबा उधर जाके हार गया ये लोग.
Harish, of
Obviously,
course,
jet lag.
हारेगा यार.
Bro, they have fucking gone and shat the bed against America in a friendly. To be fair, they also played kids in the full first half. Full bacha log, you will not believe they have played. Okay, like just
Lamine Yamal का बेटा.
हाँ, Lamine Yamal तो you still know. Okay, Gui you've heard of once.
Gui. This is what Puig backwards now. What the fuck?
Listen to
Graphical user interface is now a player for Barcelona. What?
It's literally GUIU. GUU. Then
This
they
is
played,
like he said Gui, and then a German replied to him, said Neuer. I will Neuer Gui.
so they have played a guy called Fort in defense.
Holding the fort literally.
F-O-R-T, literally. There's a guy called Kubarsi. कहाँ से ये लोग?
I think at this point he's asking क्यों Barca.
They have played a left back called Martin Langrio.
Where
कौन
are
है
they
ये
getting
लोग?
the names of these people, dude?
Bro, I don't know which storage unit they keep these players in. कहाँ से लेके आते हैं इन लोग
They are using, I think, some random name generator for players.
को? So real. There was a guy who came on called Pau Prim. Who is this? Who is Pau
This is
Prim?
full football manager regions, dude. They're like,
Dude, there's a guy called Mika Fey. Who is this? Oh my god. Diego Cochen.
but I loved Jav. So, but does this sound like a manager who does not have the backing of the board or whatever for Barcelona? Because he says, have you seen his quotes after the match?
Huh.
He said, Javi said after the Almeria game, this is a match that should have ended 2-0 or 3-0, but the team does not have the spirit that it showed last season, nor the aggression. It is unacceptable. Let me be clear, we are not Barca 2010 at all.
Yes.
It can't be that you don't run like animals, that you don't go in for every ball. It can't be that you don't give everything. It's unacceptable. It's my fault. It's simple. If your luck isn't arriving through football, it needs to arrive through intensity. Run like
Mm.
animals or no chance to win. Fight on every ball or we won't win any title this season. We have to fight. I want to see passion always.
Yeah.
This sounds like United Barca same problem.
Yeah. And
Exact same problem.
the only guy who was doing this and setting the standard on that pitch was Gavi. And which is why he doesn't have a knee today. Because he was running for the whole team.
Correct.
So yeah. That one player being out has completely destroyed this team. It's completely gone. And I think, you know what else? There was a very fun statistic that they were kind of looking into, which was Barca pre the Real Madrid game and post the Real Madrid game. So ever since Jude Bellingham scored that screamer, Barca's belief seems to have
Evaporated.
completely been sapped. Yeah. So
Okay. Exorcist RB69 says, Kotya bhai, CV मांगना Perez से. Hashtag भड़वा नाचो. Which is also what I call Garnacho these days when he misses easy chances.
So to give you context to what he's talking about, Real Madrid played Deportivo Alaves over the weekend, and Nacho at the 54th minute. Okay, when this game was 0-0, Nacho has nicely, no reason, no provocation, no need for this. He has gone and stepped on some guy's ankle. Just from behind, he's like, "Chal, fuck it, I'll just."
Yeah.
He's just done that, okay, for no reason, just like that on vibes. And then they've reviewed it, and then he's gotten sent off, and he's walked off the pitch. And now Madrid are 10 men and Deportivo Alaves. And
But you all won now,
somehow,
1-0. This one.
bhai, Lucas Vazquez, shortest player on the fucking pitch, being found by one Tony Cruz corner. Unbelievable. Like,
It's the
this,
value
what
of a
this,
good set piece taker.
yeah. And the thing is, like, the trouble with Real Madrid is that their matches happen late at night and you can't switch it off because Real Madrid might win actually in the 92nd minute. Like, genuinely, they might. Agar 3-0 down bhi hai na, there's a chance 4-3 ho
That
jayega.
is the benefit of Manchester United, where at 1-0, safely you can put off your TV and just go to sleep. No tension.
You mean they can win in Ancelotti time?
Ancelotti time is real. It's real. Lucas Vazquez, of all the fucking people, not having that great a game, just a guy on the pitch, being a stopgap, and fucking. And then when we win the league, we'll be like, "Arey, yaad hai wo Lucas Vazquez winner." Now he's a club legend. I mean, he always was, but
Retire the number.
yeah. It's so fucking crazy
But
how like
ये
छोड़ता ही नहीं है ये लोग.
ये जून बेलिंग लैम्ब का है.
अरे क्या खेल रहा है भाई अपना.
खत्म हो गया. ओवर. सीजन ओवर.
नहीं one man army still going. Like, he's the dude. This season you take out Bellingham, we are Almeria. you just take out one player from this team, and the goals gone, assists gone, determination, drive, everything finished. Like, what is this one guy? How can he come? Like, it really baffles me कि वो जून में आया है.
Yeah.
जून Bellingham है.
नहीं वो जूड
June
में. जून बेलिंग.
Dude, he's just come, and he does. Like, listen, tomorrow if Ancelotti just the team walks out and Bellingham has the armband, I'd be like, yeah, what's wrong? And I'd be like, yeah, but don't give it to Tony Cruz. Are you mad? Give it to Jude. It's fine. Like, it's gotten to that point where the conversation at the start of the season was, we have 8 midfielders. If Jude Bellingham gets to play 25-30 games, that's a good season. Break him in,
Yeah.
Easily put him in, ease him into some substitute appearances. ठीक है यार, it's substitute appearances.
Very
But
nice.
this guy has just been like, you know what? Tony Cruz, Luka Modric, आप aged player हैं. आप अभी भागो मत. हाँ? आपके अभी रिटायरमेंट के इयर्स आ गए हैं, आप आराम से बैठो, आराम से गेम देखो, आप पिच पे बैठो, आप अच्छा एक पोजीशन ले लो, मैं काम करूंगा ना. those those they are literally Tony Cruz and Luka Modric. Every time they pass the ball to him, they're like, "Jao Barkhurdar, jao." That's what is happening at Real Madrid. It's just that
Very
they find
nice.
him every time. He's always in space. He's another thing that Jude Bellingham does very well. I was seeing some video, I think it was Tifo or some other one, and beautifully broken down where Jude Bellingham does the Berbatov thing, where he plays smart as well as hard, where
Hmm.
he will stop while the game where everyone's running past him and he will see where the space is and he'll be like,
Yeah.
you know what, I'll attack the space. And he knows that his teammates are well coached enough to give balls into space and not hit side netting.
Hmm. Correct.
Big difference. So I think he's going to score 25, probably 30 goals, maybe. Who knows at this rate?
Crazy.
Stupid. It's stupid. It's really dumb.
Do you think he's like one of those who's like as a generational, like
Yes.
how they used to think Paul Gascoigne before he became alcoholic, like that, who
Yeah,
can take England to glory?
I don't know. I don't know about England because I think like he might also be one of those frustrated, like I am truly better than this whole team and I don't know what to do. Like how to make Ollie Watkins score, I don't know. But
But Harry Kane will score no.
Harry Kane will score. That's true. It's a good team to TBH.
But this is last chance. I think this World Cup.
Yeah. But the crazy thing about Jude Bellingham, I have not seen a player be attacking, defensive at the same time. I've never seen someone make this impact.
Hmm.
I can't think of a player who's done itna. Maybe Frank Lampard in his absolute pomp.
Yeah. But
Maybe.
actually, as Raj in chat says, very good points. Like keep him away from English media and he'll succeed. I
Which
think
is
the
why
Yeah,
I
fact
yeah.
that
think
he's not playing in England will do a lot for him. Like when it
No,
but
no,
comes to
not just that.
national team.
My thing is he will get onto the national team and then everyone will be like, whatever, the son of Madrid, the soul of Spain, the heart of England, ऐसा सब करके उसको बढ़ाएगा चढ़ाएगा फिर
so
नेविल
you guys
भरूचा
are
उसको
saying
बेंच फिर
you
नेविल
guys
भरूचा
are saying
उसको बेंच पे बिठाएगा और फिर नेविल भरूचा उसको बेंच से लेके आएगा और फिर गोल.
but you guys are saying that right now the Spanish media is doing the same thing, but because he can't read Spanish, he's like, क्या है
Yeah.
ये? क्या बोल रहा है मेरा photo लगा के?
And then Ancelotti is like, they're saying you are best midfielder.
No,
Like,
but
okay.
that's right. At this point, dude, forget the English media, right? The thing in 2023 is भाई का DMs. Every match they must just be like, अरे झूठ तू बेस्ट है यार, तू बेस्ट है, एक हाय बोलते हैं झूठ, तुम्हें मैं माँ कसम तू रोनाल्डो better than रोनाल्डो है. Like this is his DM every day. He doesn't need the media to
Yeah.
hype him. But I think, yeah, the I think what you want to see from Jude Bellingham is there will be a time in his career at some point, God forbid, but there will be a time in his career where things will not go his way,
Hmm.
where he will not be the Jude Bellingham, and then how he reacts to
Hmm.
that will be
And
interesting
then
because
I'll
failed
be very
transfer to
excited.
Manchester United and game over.
No, I think at that point he will be Jhoot Bellingham.
Hmm. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
yeah.
Alquin says, lost to Wham, now playing Villa today. Know about new manager bounce. Will we have new owner bounce? Jai Jai Sir Jim. I don't know. I'm hopeful that we have new owner bounce. Like, I would love for it to be okay, this is magically now solution. Everybody is suddenly playing well, but I don't see it, dude. Like, Aston Villa is one of those teams where I think for the longest time, I think Aston Villa is the team that we have the best home record against of all Premier League teams. I could be wrong,
Really?
but I am fairly certain like Aston Villa during the Fergie days were like properly our whipping boys. There were
Wow.
no question of Aston Villa getting any kind of result at
You
You
mean
Manchester
mean for
United.
the
Gabriel
bulk
Agbang
of
Lahore? You mean Gabriel Agbang Lahore did not score a triple, a hat
hat-trick?
trick at United?
I think he did at some point. But with all your what is this, Darius Vassels and all
Arey,
these,
Gareth, the bulk of Gareth Barry's career
yeah, Gareth Barry and fucking
trundling
James
along on the
James
pitch.
Milner.
Bro, Gabriel Agbang Lahore, how can you forget? सबका
Yeah.
FPL टीम में होता था वो 2 game week.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes. Asher Gol says, अजीब मैनचेस्टर है ये. Okay, अजीब मैनचेस्टर है ये. कहाँ डिफेंस कहाँ अटैक, ये मिडफील्ड है कौन सी, ना वो समझ सके ना हम. I don't know how it goes ahead of
न
that.
वो
अब वो
समझ
समझ
सके न
सके.
हम.
Okay, very nice. Deepayan says, I'm already other side of 30. I don't think I have another 10 years in me. If Ten Hag project fails, for me, even Ratcliffe takeover is 25% chance to salvation. Yeah, man.
Someone was
Again, my
like,
larger problem is ये Ratcliffe भी साला 75 साल का आदमी है. अभी ये साला 2 साल में मर गया तो फिर कौन लेने वाला है बाकी का 75%? I don't
Roy
know
Hodgson.
anymore. Roy, he'll outlive everyone. Like one footballing cockroach, he'll be there. After all the nuclear war and everything, he will rise from the ashes and start the new European Super League.
So I think you should rebuild with Roy.
Yeah, a young manager to come in. Oh. Aditya Madhuri says Fergie's method was similar to what Real Madrid is today. So result industry style is good, but results are better. Hashtag top gear of football. Agreed. Agreed.
And,
Agreed.
and to be honest, this is one of the silkiest Madrid sides I've seen in a long time. Like Carlo really knows what he's doing. Like, meaning I haven't seen such a nice, fluid, beautiful, fast attacking. मजा आ गया,
Fluid.
मजा आएगा भाई. कार्लो भाई, सॉरी भाई, हमने सोचा आप बस वाइब्स हो भाई. आप
If
टैक्टिशियन
you
निकले
are
भाई.
fluid, Manchester United is gaseous. Because at this point, nobody knows where what starts and where what ends.
Yeah.
Sauradeep Das says, Azim, hats off to you. How can you find positivity in your team? I'm a Liverpool fan and still wonder how we are second on league table. Salah carry. Same, I also wonder how we are eighth. It's a miracle that we are eighth. And it's a
Yeah.
miracle that we could win a match and suddenly be sixth again. Like, it's crazy.
And
So,
you know
yeah.
the some of the stats that are just truly baffling is that you have scored the least, like apart from Sheffield United, Manchester United is the second least scoring
No,
team.
and yeah, because Luton has clearly scored 3 goals today. No, in fact, Sheffield will also have scored 2 goals today. So I think as of this moment, we must be the lowest scorers in the league.
Gee,
Can anyone
that's
confirm
crazy.
this? I'm pretty sure at this point we are the least scorers. Pranav says, Kautia, what a season. Baba's having only 40 goals away from making Messi's 91 in a year. He
Well
has
done.
2 games to do that.
Well done.
Let's
Well done.
sue.
Well done. Started. What a beautiful bait this was. Well done.
Very nice.
I took it.
Ibn Batuta says, Laporta already prepared a new lever, play in Barca for free, get paid full by Inter Miami during pension season.
Beautiful.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
I think they'll come up. I think we're going to see some very creative financial schemes from
No,
Barcelona.
but people are saying, I mean, from the stuff that I was reading, apparently they are desperate for this Super League to happen because there's major UEFA sanctions incoming for next season.
Yeah.
So they are like, okay, chalo, bye. We don't play UEFA anymore. We play Super League.
So even this, like now that they've got Victor Roque who's coming in. Okay, finally from Brazil. Victor Roque is being able, like they're being able to sign Victor Roque because Gavi got injured. So they deregistered Gavi.
What?
So yes. So they have literally been like, Gavi, really sad that this happened, but also, do you mind?
Yeah. Bye.
जगह खाली हो ही गया है, तो हम सोच रहे थे कि वो विक्टर रॉके को तेरा वो बेंच पे वो है ना तेरा ड्रेसिंग रूम में तेरा पोजीशन दे दे. So they've literally done that, and yeah, it's tough. They've got some real, like, so right now their accountants are working overtime because there's a looming deadline um of financial sanctions.
Svetan says, was a great show at Hyderabad. Azim, been following us since the beginning. Love meeting you. It was sad we lost while you were on stage, but ab kya kar sakte hai when Menu is midfield. Hashtag GGMU. Yeah, it's true. Also, by the way, thank you to everybody who came for the Hyderabad show because itna sara traffic. Like, I think there were about 20-30 people of the audience just rage quit and just did not come for the show despite buying ticket because that's how bad the traffic was that day. So thank you for everyone to showing up. And like even so, because we started the show late, like it was a 6 p.m. show and we were waiting for audience to come. We started at 6:40. So I ended up watching the first half of United, and I was like, "Chalo, I'll get done with the show and then I'll go home and watch the second half in the replay." And there was just a part of me where I was like, do I really want to waste 1 hour of my life? Let me just check the score and see if it's worth. And I saw 2-0. I was like, yes, I don't need to watch the second half. Just watch the highlights. Although,
And
and the worst part is, I still went and watched the second half back home. This is
like
what it
that,
is.
yeah. By the way, we should spend 2 minutes on the
Yes,
Super League.
Super League. Baba, you know the format of Super League?
Some every single team in the world will play every single team except the 6 teams that will decide to then say that तुम लोग सब जीत के decide करो कौन हम लोग के
But
साथ
dude,
खेलेगा.
I think Manchester United should stick to their stance of no Super League so that they can be the only team in Champions League, and then over the next 10 years overtake Real Madrid. And but what do you think of Perez's comments? Huh? The entire speech where he was like, "We have won, and this is the great for and now victory for the revolution of football that will be
But one
governed by
second, a
us
lot of
and the fans and
English teams have said no,
Stalingrad."
na? But English teams have
आ
said no,
जाएंगे,
no?
आ जाएंगे, क्यों नहीं आएंगे?
So
So it's 3 leagues, Baba. Now they've
yeah,
made it's like how we sell tickets now: Star, Gold, Silver. It's like that. So top league, Star League, and bottom league, which has relegations, and then the new teams from Europe join through the bottom league, and then if they survive, they can make their way up.
So when Chelsea now qualifies for Europe, we have to go through bottom league.
If you have not made the Super League currently, then yes, you are in bottom league.
But we've made the Super League because we won Champions League, no, some three
No,
years
no,
back.
that is the Club World Cup. That's different.
Oh, so now have we made the champ? But we will because of fan following and paise.
वो टॉप 68 क्लब्स में तो यूनाइटेड चेल्सी आ ही जाएंगे इनवाइट से. It's whether
yeah, no,
principally
no.
Premier League will allow them to do all this.
So some people are saying that the UK government has passed a law that will prohibit it.
Hmm.
Possible, but I think here's what Perez and Laporta and I forget the third guy. There's one more guy who's involved.
Hmm.
Here's what they're going to do. They're going to go on a tour of all these clubs, and they're going to offer them a thing. They'll be like, they publicly, तुम लोग जो बोला बोला, water under the
Hmm.
bridge, वगैरह
Hmm.
वगैरह. अगर तुम लोग अभी ज्वाइन करेगा, हम लोग तेरे को डिस्काउंट देगा.
Hmm.
अच्छा पोजीशन देगा, ब्लू लीग में खेलने को देगा.
Yeah.
टॉप टीम बनने का ना तुम लोग को. And they'll be like, हाँ सर बनना तो है एक्चुअली हमारा लीग में भी थोड़ा वाट लग रहा है.
But have you seen the entire doc that they've created? The deck that they've put, like they've put a comparison of Super League to wait. Hold on, I'll just pull that up.
Early bird discount.
Yeah, no, they've put a proper comparison thing. Where it went, yeah, hold on. Yeah. New format of Super League. Where they are showing this is what will happen. So A22 proposal is they're saying that Super League will be available to watch for free
Yes.
to everybody. Upon YouTube पे match डालेगा. So everybody will be watching with live comments, saying with 20,000 people saying nice, nice.
Yeah.
Baba goat.
No. And 60,000 people saying Penaldo greater than Pepsi. Fuck Pepsi.
Because
fuck Penaldo.
what better live experience of football than this?
Arey, Azim, I was watching my friend Ambekar's match. So they stream the ISL, I League on YouTube. So udhar Srinidhi Deccan is playing Trau. Okay. And udhar bhi Penaldo. ये देख
Just
पेसी
does
वाला आ
not
गया,
go.
ये देख पेनाल्डो वाला, यही चल रहा है अभी तक.
Cannot wait for this generation of football children to have moved on.
Oh
To
my god, I don't
be
think
then
they will.
talking to Pen Mbappe and Paland will be going on, dude. Uh, so then they are access based on sporting merit. Both have green tick. Very good. Home and away throughout competition. A22 proposal says yes, and Champions League and Europa League post 24 is saying no.
No.
Number of participating clubs 64, Champions League 72. Minimum number of matches per club 14 in Super League and 8 in Champions League plus Europa League. And then they're like slyly they've put in governance by participating clubs and governance by UEFA. Yuck.
My question is, you can either play Super League or Champions League, right?
Yes,
Obviously.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's way nice. It's going to be IPL versus ICL. This is what it's going to be.
It's IPL versus PSL. That's what it really is. It's the Perez Super League.
But but
क्योंकि
maybe
आदमी
Super League makes it, or the Champions League just is a little more, and fans won't allow it again to happen.
No, fans will now allow it. No, fans का किसी को क्या पड़ी? Because now they're selling it to the fans as, देखो भाई, your opinion matters. You are the decision makers. We are giving you. You said no promotion relegation. Okay, we've given you promotion relegation. We are giving you more matches where you get to watch your best teams play. We are doing midweek football, so no interruption in regular footballing schedule. But I think it's also going to be more matches for the players. So
yeah.
potentially players का कुछ हो सकता है revolt.
But it's, I mean, I think it's a pipe dream, but it's not going to stop. So here's what I think. I think there is a real financial problem with these two supernovas, with
Yeah.
Barca and Real Madrid. There's a huge financial issue.
But I
They
think
want to
laser भी मान ही जाएगा. We
नहीं
like
नहीं
ठीक
मान
है हाँ.
लेंगे. That's the thing.
But
So
it's the UK law, which I think
yeah.
eventually they will have to circumvent and soften their stance on it.
So
Because
exactly, I think that's what's going to happen. Eventually, how they will win this battle is not going to be through anything except economic power. The day they are able to put on the table an amount that is greater than the current UCL, they will suddenly turn heads. The second is, I think, underlying all of this will be some kind of guarantee of you not losing on European football, because right now it's fully contingent on to top four में आ फिर हम.
yeah,
This will be a,
this will be they'll make their own internal coefficient of
yeah.
legacy teams, star teams.
So exactly. So I think what they're really trying to guarantee is we want money and we want consistent eyeballs and money at the highest league, and so therefore we're creating our own shit.
Yeah.
The fact that like they're spinning it saying ki football is losing viewership, football is not, young people are not watching and all. There might be a small kernel of truth to it, small kernel.
And the only reason would it be that young people are not watching because अभी तेरे को ऐसा 7 अलग सब्सक्रिप्शन लेना पड़ता है हर चीज को देखने के लिए.
And he's also saying stuff like, apart from that, the game is too long. Game no one is watching. Look at how Atletico play. 57 minutes of football. Who wants to watch? He's not saying that exactly, but he's
Yeah.
implying it. So he's like, I'm going to change that, all of that in my thing eventually. I'm going to make it more friendly to sponsor and
Yeah.
public. But I mean, and the thing is, Perez doesn't realize how much of a Bond villain he looks and sounds like. Bro, he's fucking Baba. You've not seen this video. He has stood in
I
front.
think Perez will do the same thing that he did for Galacticos, which is that I am going to get Luis Figo to
Yeah.
Real Madrid.
वो ऑलरेडी उसने नैपकिन पे पूरा बना दिया है ESL का
Yeah.
स्ट्रक्चर.
But वो करना ही पड़ेगा ना, because if all the teams are going in Europe, तो क्या what Champions League you will have where it's going to be Manchester United, Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal playing every week against Legia Warsaw and
Yeah.
Sparta Prague and Red
And
Star
Genk.
Belgrade.
Yeah. So the other thing is, Baba, you didn't see this
Plus.
video when the verdict came out in favor of the ESL. Papa Perez immediately has gone. He's got a cameraman. Okay, and he's like, idhar khada re. And he has stood in front of, the backdrop is 14 Champions League trophies. Okay. Perez standing in front of the thing that he's trying to destroy. Standing in front of it. Okay. With a low angle shot. Because psychologically he wants to tell you कि मैं superior है तेरे से, तू ऊपर देख रहा है मेरे को क्योंकि मैं वो leader. Okay, and he has literally arms beside him and he has read from a teleprompter saying, we have won, we are the best, we are going to come and crush you. Okay, literally that.
Are he should have been sitting and sipping wine from the Champions League cup only while he's doing it. May as well go all out. Like रुको एक second. हाँ, कौन सा? 2019. A fine vintage.
That would have been perfect. But like he doesn't realize वो कितना Bond villain है. Like someone had done that beautiful, I think it was tackled from behind, or someone had made this meme of the animal ka that clip
Yeah.
where Ranbir, they've written Carlo Ancelotti and he's like, मेरे को सेंटर बैक चाहिए था. आप रोल प्ले करो, ठीक है. मैं पापा पेरेस और आप एंचेलोटी. पापा मेरे को एक सेंटर बैक चाहिए. सुना दे रहा मेरे को, मैं बहरा नहीं हूँ.
And that's him starting Super League. Hilarious.
Fun.
Anfield का माली says Klopp बोरा injuries का खर्चा salary से काटेगा. नहीं. Naveen Sai says, why aren't Muller and Cruz not spoken in the same vein as Xavi or Iniesta? Both have had longer careers and have won more, or is it just nostalgia? I don't know. I feel maybe just the team of Xavi Iniesta that they were part of was just a little bit more special
Yeah,
for me in terms of like the overall quality of football and the technical craziness of that team.
that's true. I feel like I think the dominance was greater. I think also the kind of stuff that Xavi Iniesta did. So they also had that along with the league dominance, they were also doing international dominance at the same time.
Yeah,
Where back to
exactly.
back
World Cups
Euros
also.
and one World Cup. 2 Euros, one World Cup, plus winning treble, quadruple, all of this nonsense, plus playing in era defining side, plus they also play more highlight friendly football
Yeah.
where like
Yeah, and plus Messi for the entire duration, more or less.
yeah.
Whereas you had where Cruz Modric was like, okay, Ronaldo for a few years, then Ronaldo left, then they did it with less glamorous people, where actually their best years were once Ronaldo left.
No, I wouldn't say that. I think like that the Champions League we won was incredible. I think that'll be the most memorable one,
Hmm.
but I don't think it was the best one. I think the dominance was the highest in those 3 years where we won the three-peat.
Yeah.
But the thing about Cruz, I think that he's a player. Okay. This is what Cruz is. He's a player. You realize how good he is after when he's not on the pitch
Yeah.
than when he is on the pitch. If that makes sense.
Yeah, we realized this once Carrick left also at United. Like even that Buddha Carrick was the kind of control that he gave you in midfield was huge.
Yeah. And Apna Bidu King Eric puts it very well. This is also a significant percentage of it. The whole obsession of Tiki Taka was marketed and sold very well.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, no, and also like that Barca team just did not give you any kind of sniff, dude. Like they came and just obliterated. Like Real Madrid would be like, "Chalo, okay, ठीक है, तू 2 goal का lead ले, अपन 4 मारेगा बाद में." They are like, "नहीं, we will start 3 goals down, then
Yes.
we'll go." That's
Yes.
how it was.
And by the way, I have to say this. This is true. In the years when the Mourinho Pep years, I mean, sure, Mourinho won that one league,
Hmm.
but in those years, the Tiki Taka years, oh fuck, I remember it was torture watching that because the whole team was catching shadows.
Yeah, yeah.
It was so
I know
tight.
the 2
Well
Champions
done.
League finals that we have lost against them.
Yeah, whole team was just grasping. Ki, "Arey
And
bhai."
you know, in fact, those were the games where I would be like, why we can't play football?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like even under Ferguson, it's just like this team cannot play football. They just rely on one screamer from somewhere going in.
No, because exactly even in that era, I was also like, yeah, I like the fact that Pepe and Ramos are literally trying to murder them. I like
Yeah.
that. I enjoy it. It's nice, but that can't be the thing.
Yeah. Why we can't have this control? It's impossible.
It's really fucking. It was something, huh? It was just.
Yeah. Kirk says with Ineos on board, Toto Wolf for Helic Ten Hag. Oh my god. Lewis Hampton replaces Rashford. At this point, I'll take anyone to replace Rashford. Yeah.
Isn't
Also, please.
Mercedes also Ineos?
Yeah, yeah. He owns 30+% of
And
them.
तब से हगने लगा ना तुम लोग.
नहीं Mercedes was Ineos was for quite a while before and they had
Even in the
very good
success.
success. Yeah, even
In the
for
success
a
years.
couple of years, 2-3 years of the success that they were part of it. If I'm not wrong. Also more FIFA streams. Yes, more FIFA streams soonly. Bought the game after your
Are
last
you
stream.
still playing that game? I don't know.
No, they fixed it. No, thoda bahut. So now I've realized I can just do little division rivals and play against people, but the competitive I don't want to play. It's too much sweat is required. I'll
So
play
you're not
against
playing. So you're not
subscribers
playing
and all.
Ultimate and all.
I played Ultimate Team. I've reached a point where my team is good enough for me to enjoy my life. Uske aage now I don't want to grind anymore.
Hey, can I tell you guys one thing? Update I never thought I would have in my life. So for some reason, I was bored one afternoon. I downloaded FIFA Mobile again. Okay.
Whew.
And remember when I used to play just
Oh no, this
Klein
is
ball.
why you're not playing and picking up calls. Yeah.
Hey, Bawa sunna. So there's actual character growth. So since backline ball, I tried doing another thing. I tried doing this one thing where I'm like, every time I pass the ball, I will make sure that the player progresses little bit and then pass
Wow.
it back. And I have been undefeated since.
Nice. I think all the people, how many phones must have been broken while this is happening? How many calls have gone to Oppo service center saying, "Bhai, mera screen toot chuka hai."
How many calls has Kautuk ignored because he was in the middle of this game?
No, no, no. I'm not even one. Not
FM
even one.
streams also, guys. ये करना पड़ेगा. You know what? I will try to do, but post June ना मेरे पास बहुत टाइम रहेगा, बहुत ज़्यादा, for reasons unknown.
Hmm.
बट ये मई तक थोड़ा हसल है यार, लाइफ बहुत ज़्यादा हसल
Asal
है. बट आई एम
Minaj.
ट्राइंग, आई एम ट्राइंग, आई एम ट्राइंग. I want to do streams as a morning 9 a.m.
Do na.
This is
Who's
what I
stopping?
want to do. Yeah, I
Fuck it.
want to do for Football Manager in the morning, FM in the AM. That's what I want to call it. Let's see, maybe we'll do. Hallu Bhai
Arm around
says,
Hannibal.
arm around Hannibal, yes. Hallu Bhai says, बाबा मुझ पे चढ़ने से पहले अपने सारे स्क्वाड के प्लेयर्स का नाम बता, मैं रिटायरमेंट ले लूंगा. मैं तो बिलियनर नहीं हूँ, लेकिन बोली जल्दी मिलियनर हो जाएगा. वाह वाह.
असली कुर्बानी वो होती है सेल्फिश. यही है प्रॉब्लम 20-year-olds का. कुर्बानी का मतलब नहीं समझते ये लोग.
क्या सेल्फिश?
ये सी हाउ ही सेड दैट वो बिलियनर है, वो मिलियनर बन जाएगा. ऑल ऑफ दिस सेल्फिश डज
बाबा,
नॉट
ऑल आई
अंडरस्टैंड
वुड
कुर्बानी
लाइक टू
फॉर
से
द
टू यू
ग्रेटर गुड.
इज सेल्फिश भाई के आगे कोई कुछ बोल सकता है क्या?
Hey!
हे सेल्फिश भाई.
You know, I did not know about this Elvish bhai till the TIS
Even I did
200th
not until
episode.
like 2 weeks ago.
Did not know.
हलू भाई says कोत्या सही उंगली करता है इस बाबा को, करते रहे.
Oh,
Laksha says Endo has best CDM stats in the league for now. Oh, interesting.
who?
Endo.
Fuck, really?
End of debate then. All right.
Sorry.
Arey,
We weren't familiar with your game.
your best friend Sachin Deo is here saying at United and Barca we know what are the problems. At Chelsea it feels like everything is the problem. Baba, please explain what is good at Chelsea.
What is good at Chelsea?
Yes.
Jersey अच्छा है. Material.
Blue is the color. Blue is the color. Football is the game. That's it.
This is the closest I think we will ever come to Eric Cantona quotes. Like if Eric Cantona was in a press conference saying, what blue is the color? Football is the sport.
Is the game.
Football is the game. There you go. This is Eric Bawana.
One night fun, 9 months pain. Here you go.
By the way, the did you hear this? The company that Sir Jim used to buy these shares is
Yes.
called Trawlers FC.
Trawlers FC, yes.
And Bawa, I will give you plus 4. I'll give you 4,000 points. No, that's too much. 442 points. If you can tell me why his thing is called Trawlers FC without looking in the chat.
No, I don't have the chat open. Because you know the condition of the house. Trawlers FC.
Yeah. I think
Because he was fishing through the shares in the sea, like he was casting a net, and as he was casting a net, he was trawling through the shares to possibly try and get it.
बिल्कुल ही नहीं. Wait, let me dig it up.
So basically the reason he did it was because there's a very famous Eric Cantona quote. Okay, when Cantona came up for a press conference, okay, in 1995.
And this was after he had got banned for kicking one guy, and this was first press conference back. I think it was that one.
Yeah. And he basically said this: when the seagulls follow the trawler, it's because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea.
Thank you. Gets up, leaves. Bye.
It's
basically it's him saying कि तुम लोग आया था ना tasty goss के लिए. Well, I am not giving you. When the seagulls follow the trawler, it is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea.
I'm sure this is some French idiom
No.
that he has translated that has gotten lost in translation.
Arey, you haven't seen his like Wonton Boys, We Are to the Gods.
Yeah, he just says anything sometimes. Like he goes
As
into
wait, what he had said? Hold on, I will tell you. He
Early
says
bird gathers no moss.
as flies to wanton boys. So this is when he was given some award during the Ballon d'Or ceremony or some football ceremony. He said, "As flies to wanton boys, we are for the gods. They kill us for the sport." अरे ये कहाँ से बज रहा है?
Eric
Okay,
Cantona
no,
कौन?
वो मेरे बाहर बाहर हो रहा
क्या था?
है. As flies to wanton boys, we are for the gods. ये शेक्सपियर कोट है. They kill us for the sport. Soon the science will not only be able to slow down the aging of the cells, the science will fix the cells to the state. And so we'll become. Only accidents, crimes, wars will still kill us. But unfortunately, crimes and
What the
wars will
fuck?
multiply. I love football. Thank you.
Oh God.
It's basically him saying कि technology होता रहेगा, players will just keep being more and more immortal, but nobody will look at us and be like, हम लोग को नहीं खेलने का इतना, which is what's happening right now.
Eric Cantona is such an enigma wrapped in a riddle.
Hmm.
So yeah, and he is SJR's favorite player. तो क्या पता, maybe he'll become manager.
Oh my God,
Uh,
that'd be something. I would love to see that.
Mustafa again says, Azim bhai, Baba was the problem. Baba is the solution. Striker, finisher, experience, intelligence, leader, role model, and mentality. I would respond to this by saying no. Bharat Ramchandran says, ये fraud तुक का चूतियापा खत्म ही नहीं होता है. 4 साल से एम्बापे का रंडी रोना चल रहा है. And speaks about other club strikers. तेरा कौन है best striker?
अरे हमारा बस हमारा we have a central defensive attacking mid striker.
Zud.
एक ही है.
Zud.
एक ही है सत्य. Truth.
अरे what? Luke Shaw and Menu also out today.
What?
मुझे मार डालो यार.
What?
मुझे नहीं देखना है. मुझे नहीं देखना है football. Luke Shaw and Kobe Menu are also out.
With what?
Who is saying this? What he's saying? Sorry, Amrabat. What he's saying? Are you saying sorry, Amrabat is out, or sorry to Amrabat that he has to play?
No, I think he means Luke Shaw and Amrabat.
Okay, that I will take. चलो Luke Shaw तो कौन? McTominay dropped. अरे, never thought I would see the day.
Finally.
Okay, Shaw and Amrabat are out. ठीक, I don't care. So what? It's Menu and Eriksen starting. Is that it?
Mainu, Ericsson, Bruno, and who's that left back? Left back is who?
Menu and Eriksen are starting. तो
So
then
who's left
the
back?
midfield में ये कौन मेगिन मार डालेगा बेचारे को दोनों का
अभी भी predicted lineup है. किधर है real life?
दोनों का हत्या होने वाला है हत्या.
But who is left back?
लेफ्ट बैक रेगियन आएगा ना फिर.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
this is
forgot.
the lineup. It is United Arsenal. Onana, Wan Bissaka, Varane, Evans, Dalo. Okay. अरे डालो left back क्यों? Why you do this when you have one Region natural left back available? Why you're playing Dalo at left back
Oh
यार?
God, look further. Keep reading.
Menu Eriksen, Rashford, Garnacho, Fernandes, Hoyland.
Yeah,
चलो.
baby.
हार गए.
Huh? Already?
हाँ
By the
no
way,
chance.
Cat, I have to tell you this. Over the years, I have been truly amazed by Azim's ability to be spot on about these kind of like predictive things. Huh? It's fucking crazy uncanny. Like he'll see one player is out and he'll be like, yeah, we're fucked. And that's exactly what happens.
Rashford right में कुछ नहीं होने. Dude, Aston Villa मार डालेगा यार हम लोग को. Unless Aston Villa have the worst game they play of the entire season. What is that midfield of Menu and Eriksen? Who are they going to stop? What is Aston Villa's midfield? Can anyone tell me? Who are they up against? These two specimens of physicality.
But this thing is not out yet. It's probable lineup.
अरे probable नहीं, यही है.
Unless they have some back-end source which.
अरे भाई Paqueta का मेरा. अरे Ollie Watkins. चलो Varane and Evans I'm okay with at the back. That's not bad. Defensively will be okay. This Dalo will switch off because उसको left back में उसका positioning समझ में नहीं आता है. और Wan Bissaka will switch off because उसको अपना natural position में positioning नहीं आता है. तो अपन 2 गोल क्रॉस से खाने वाले. ये लिख के ले लो.
Oh my god.
Kamara and Douglas Lewis, where this Kobe Menu and Ericsson are going to compete against these. Yeah,
Diggajas.
as wanton boys, they are for the gods. Oh,
It's over.
when the seagulls follow the trawler, it's because they know Ericsson and Menu will be playing in midfield.
One plays with all heart and one plays with none.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Do you think Ericsson's no, I mean, like
But who knows? What if they turn around and suddenly start playing? Today we discover what prime Ten Hag ball is. Who knows that it's Menu and Ericsson who would be
But why has he dropped his top scorer, McTominay?
so that we can pass the ball. It's a bit of a trade-off where we'll have little less goal scoring so that we can have little more passing.
I love how it was a genuine question. Like, why would you drop your top scorer? क्योंकि हम लोग तो निकोलस जैक्सन को नहीं छोड़ेगा भाई.
Wow, because sometimes you have to lose goals to score goals.
I don't know what this means. I only know the first part of the sentence. Because sometimes when balls hit the net, goalkeepers stand out to dry.
Arey, this is Neville Cantona right here.
I can do a full Neville Cantona.
I think
we should do it.
I think we should do that every week. We will get Neville Cantona to give a summary of the stream at the end.
But by the way, Bawa, if you pull that out of your ass, that's a very good quote.
Yeah.
What
when
was the
ball-
quote? Wait.
I don't know. You'll have to go.
I think even Cantona after the speech, they're like, "Sir, आपने क्या बोला था?" So आपके पास है footage? मेरे को भी पता नहीं.
when goals are scored.
When balls hit the back of the net, goalkeepers are hung to dry.
Something like that. I don't know.
Please chat, please in the comments. Please write what you think that
Without cheating. Yes.
Yeah. What do you think it means? Please.
Neville Cantona. Neville Canton Shah.
Neville Cantona, but Neville Cantona is very easy to do. You remember that there was that thing on the internet called the random surrealist generator. It used to be great fun.
But
Nice.
Baba, please, every week one new one.
What one? I can do 10 in a row. It's
Please,
really not complicated.
Okay,
Oh my
okay.
God,
Wait,
this is
you give us a summary at the end. Alap Butch says Balsa will win treble this year. क्या बात है? Hashtag Xavi अपना चाबी. Well, still in all competitions, so why not? Ustad Ferran Torres says ये Roberto नहीं, Roberto Carlos है.
Oh.
Opponent defenders को करता ये boss है.
Oh.
बस अब एक ही अफसोस है, मिलता फ्रेंडलीज में क्यों हमें लॉस है. वाह 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 वाह.
I think there is a song, no? There is a song, I think.
I think there are
Bro,
all.
but-
This is a song for every rhyme scheme.
But you know something, like truly, like some of, like, you know, you can imagine Laporta having these, you know, it's 9 o'clock in the night and he's ordered Faso's rolls for his entire accounts department. And he's
Who is
kept them
ordering
in
Faso's rolls?
Laporta. Okay. And he's
Because
kept them.
he's got it with Zomato discount code.
हाँ, offer
Hash-
चल रहा था, one roll पे one free. So he's called for rolls and he's made them sit. He's locked the room. And he's like, I need 5 million. जो भी आइडिया देगा वो घर जाएगा. जल्दी start.
Dude, वो Zomato पे he's found one secret code that nobody knows. वो उसको कूपन कोड में एंटर करता है no FFP और उसका रोल सब फ्री में आ जाता है.
इसका कोड
अभी बार्सिलोना बोलेगा कि तुम लोग आईपीएल का जर्सी देखा ना तुम लोग कैसा 12 स्पॉन्सर रहता है.
सर वो
बार्सिलोना का स्ट्राइप्स नहीं रहेगा, अभी स्पॉट्स रहेगा.
so they'll say stuff like, so one accountant has piped up and he's like, sir वो देखो प्री सीजन फ्रेंडली होता है सर, पर मिड सीजन फ्रेंडली नहीं हुआ है. आप 5 million कर सकते हैं सर उधर. Wow, wonderful. Then one guy has opened his YouTube and he's seen Trent Alexander's ass and he's like, sir एक काम करते हैं.
सर प्लेयर का गांड पे टैटू, सर प्लेयर का गांड पे टैटू.
सर बाल्डे नेक्स्ट टाइम जब भागेगा सर उसको बोलो थोड़ा पैंट नीचे कर. It's just, oh fuck man, what is happening at Barca?
Dude, I imagine once the Super League comes along, where
Yeah,
they Barca will be sponsoring everything. ये देखिए ये पान पराग throw in मिल चुका है. They'll just be putting the ball out for 10 throw ins so that they get sponsor visibility.
bro, no. So I think there will be a time. I swear to God, if this happens, please give me plus 44,000. Okay, if this
Okay.
happens, so there will be a time when a Barca player will score, and then he will, in his celebration, he will literally either say a brand or he will pull up his shirt and it will just say, like
Yeah.
buy buy Nissan car. Like it'll be, he'll do some celebration that is branded. He'll do one
Quite
branded
possible.
dance.
Like that
No,
Ronaldo doing
or
Shopee.
Shopping.
no. Or at the end of every,
He's going Shabi.
or at the after every goal, they'll come and then they'll fall 4 rings as a circle, and it'll
Ah.
be Audi. Then
As,
Or,
they will
no,
just have
they will,
logos.
or they will run to the bench and Xavi will hand them like the product and they
yeah.
will hold it saying जो बीवी से करे प्यार वो प्रेस्टीज से कैसे करे इनकार.
Correct. फिर कैंप रूम में अनाउंसर बोलेगा अलेक्सा प्ले ओले 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 एंड देन इट विल स्टार्ट जब भी कोई लड़की अलेक्सा प्ले द रॉन्ग ओले ओले.
Asher
This is gonna
Cole is
happen.
saying somebody will pull up shirt and will say, why always Nike? Good. Yeah, ऐसा होना चाहिए. There should be humor in football advertising. It's not enough.
I agree.
Kevin says, do you all like football being played in general currently, or do you all prefer the thousands? In my opinion, City has made the game too efficient and high stakes. Well, not this season. They're being quite inefficient. And actually, that's why even Pundits were saying that this season feels like a fun season because it's not going to be like a 98 points at the
Yeah.
end season. It's like it will be like mid 80s to win this season. So it's good.
And everyone is beating everybody. Like it's
Yeah.
stupid. Like how there's no clear winners.
Oh, Vimal Campno. Dude, imagine all the players scoring a goal and going. I would love it. Dude, the day Vimal does Barcelona, I'm
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Like, I think
Man.
that at that time we'll have to shut the show.
Dude, when Lewandowski does this,
Hilarious. PJB says 1 year ago, watched FIFA final stream, fell in love with you guys, struggling in US, but now grad and have job. Yes, there we go. Enjoying
यही
streams
है.
from Dallas. PJB, congratulations.
अगर आप स्ट्रीम देखोगे तो आपका यूएस में नौकरी लगेगा ये कंफर्म.
100%. This we have documented many times.
Yeah.
Shouted on Moshi Gigant, also donating in dollars these days because he's also reached US. You can see because Moshi is in US. मैं चला डिज्नीलैंड भाइयों, अब फुटबॉल नहीं खेलना है.
मिकी माउस तो आप खोई.
Yes, thank you to Yatarth for gifting a membership. Shouted on Moshi Gigant against Scotty. I love my wife as much as you love your wife PR7. Nice.
I think my wife has scored a penalty today.
अरे
Yeah,
क्या बात है,
Penaldo.
क्या बात है. Shantanu Jamble says happy holidays to you all and happy new year. Hope all your clubs turn a corner next year. #Hala Madrid.
नहीं
One
अपना
day,
कॉर्नर तो
hopefully.
टर्न हो गया है.
अरे Manchester United will turn a corner into goal for opposition. Dude. Fucking. Raj Gaude says, feels like no one wants to win PL this season. Anyone who goes top bottles it next match, and that is also the reason why United still has 8. It's true. Akshay Kaushik says, 1 year of pure joy being on this channel. Thanks, guys. I have a blessed rest of the year and fantastic 2024. #SJR to make United one again. #ETH in. #Kotak will lose wager.
अरे अक्षय प्लीज यार तू मेरे साइड पे था ऑन सर्टेन इश्यूज सच एज ओनाना आउट. कम ऑन अक्षय यार ऐसा मत कर यार.
Arey, apparently Benzema considered the penalty that Baba scored. Still assisting.
Yeah. This is inside job.
And Gadgets Weather says Leon Bailey versus Diogo Dallo. Forfeit the match. Stop the count, guys. Bailey क्या किसका क्या Kinley Bisleri कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. It's over. Stop the count. All right. Smash a like, friends. Please subscribe if you are not subscribed. We will do predictions now very quickly once Baba stops giving aggressive voice notes. What do you think Baba is saying? Is he doing Baba Cantona?
हाँ तो अगर ब्रोहा को अंदर डालेगा ना तो यही होएगा. मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ नोनी को खेल. नहीं, क्या व्हाट डू यू मीन ही हैज नोनी? इट्स फाइन.
Yeah, ACL Madueke is Noni Madueke.
Bro, by the way, they've started that, Azim. the thing that we had predicted. They started
what?
doing. Now that Chelsea is 12th and they're losing against Wolves and all of this shit is
Hmm.
happening, suddenly people are like, reminder, here
Hmm.
is where these players' contracts end.
Oh yeah, and we've seen
2031,
like 2031. Fuck.
2030, 2029.
Bawa chalo, it's predicts time.
Sure. Just have to tell Ayush to come.
Oh,
Ayush
shit.
come.
No, I have to tell him to come on stream because उसका
Ah.
एग्जाम है तो वो पढ़ाई कर रहा था.
Acha, acha, okay, okay.
Okay, let's update the scores in the
Oh,
meantime.
and
I think,
also, guys, it has happened this week, huh? Neville
yeah,
Shah,
who knew?
the man himself, has managed to get all his Premier League predictions wrong
Oh,
and get plus 100
no.
points as a result.
Baba, how you played my game?
I don't know how I played it, and you know what
He
saved
has
me? The
got
fact that
all wrong.
Fuck.
and you know what saved me? The fact that the Man City Brentford game was postponed because I would
Postponed.
have said City only,
Hmm.
but I
Ah.
got all wrong. I got all wrong. And Kautuk, you know what?
True skill.
You've got the most number of the most number of the Premier League games right.
Oh,
So
fuck.
Okay,
yeah,
let's. Do we have the current scores?
yes,
Updated scores?
I will give you current scores.
Please tell.
Uh, Azim Banatwala, last week you got minus 974 because
Oh,
for some
because I
reason you
fucking
decided
wagered no on
good evening.
fucking on good evening. Yeah, very bad evening. So now I am 3000 and something.
3172.
3172. Horrendous.
Kautuk
Kautuk Srivastava.
Srivastava with his 13 points is at 8166.
Okay, not bad.
And Neville Shah with 103 points is at 7358.
Okay, not bad.
Hmm. So we are getting there. Okay.
All right.
Now Newcastle versus Nottingham Forest we already did on the
Yes,
thing
on
so far.
WhatsApp group. Yes.
Yeah. And we will have to do 2 game weeks. Okay. So let's go, guys.
Woo. Oh fuck, that's
Uh,
much. Yeah, shit. Correct.
okay, let's go. Bournemouth versus Fulham.
Fulias to win.
Fulkaris.
Bonnie.
Hey, 1 second.
Solanke
Hello.
factor.
Bournemouth
ये हो
versus
गया
Fulham.
ये
1
हो
second.
गया ना
हो
WhatsApp
गया
पे.
हो गया
हो गया.
This
This we
match भी
already
हो गया.
predicted. Yeah, this we already predicted. So we need to start with Burnley versus Liverpool, which is also almost done. So let's not predict it. Let's cancel
Yes.
that.
हाँ मैंने तो
Because
उसका भी प्रेडिक्ट डाल दिया था लिवरपूल.
हाँ, even I had put
हाँ
Liverpool.
वो भी मैंने भी कर लिया था करेक्ट. So United versus Good Evening.
Uh, good evening.
In case I don't see you again. Good morning, good evening, good night.
Good evening, Captain.
Oh, Manchester United.
Huh?
Wager
Ah, 1 point.
500.
Oh,
1 point. 1 point. He'll put 1 point. Plus
500. 500.
Oh,
wager
also-
1 point would be hilarious.
Hmm.
No wager for no. United Aston Villa captain. I see
बाबा ये
no.
क्या है तेरा क्या new
I have no
management
hope.
bounce. New 25% stake bounce.
No. This is confident bounce. Chelsea versus Crystal Palace.
Ooh,
Cry.
Hodgson factor. Hodgson
Yeah,
factor.
yeah. Baba gotta cry. Baba,
Chel-
watch out.
Chelsea scoreline 2-0.
ये क्या है कौन है ये भाई? Baba, you're going for again minus 100 or what? Plus 100? What are you doing?
I'm doing wagers and all. Why will I do minus 100?
Fuck, man.
Brentford versus Wolves.
Shit. Wolves.
Yeah, draw.
Wolves are bigger than bees.
Hey, can I take away my wager or what?
No, now you can't. Now it's over.
Because I want to put it on
Nope.
someone.
Nope.
No, cannot.
Nope. बहुत कॉन्फिडेंस से तूने 10 हाक पे डाला है वेजर.
Okay, Everton
तो
versus
देखना पड़ेगा.
City.
Everton versus
Shitty. Shitty.
अच्छा Shitty back in town. Deitch factor. Everton win.
Shitty bang bang.
Deitch factor.
Draw.
Intercontinental hangover.
Draw.
Suraj Mustafi says Hodgson laughs at Poch in the way that he laughed at Pep. In a
Oh.
cute.
Brentford versus Wolves. Wolves for me. हाँ.
ये कहाँ से आ
sorry.
गया? Oh, there's a random Gakpo hiding in my stream.
मैंने
Fascinating.
किया नहीं था. Okay, Brighton versus Spurs.
Oh God. My two favorite managers.
Brighton versus Spurs. Spurs, buddy buddies.
Yeah.
Ange continues.
Yes.
Spurs,
Yeah.
Spurs, Spurs. Arsenal
Future
versus
Real Madrid manager is going to win. Ange.
Arsenal versus West Ham.
So yeah,
Although you have your
Arsenal.
surprise fixture, no?
Yeah.
Can you
Arsenal
text it
only to
to
win.
I
I?
have. I have. I'll read
Okay.
it right now.
Okay.
RC's only. RC's. RC Cola.
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Raw.
Draw for you. Okay. We are moving on to next game week, guys. Captains and please make your captain predictions and your scoreline predictions thus far. For me, captain is Spurs.
I will captain and scoreline Manchester United to lose 3-1.
Oh, double whammy.
Double shovel.
Captain.
Kautuk Srivastava.
Captain. Aston Villa and scoreline 2-1 Crystal Palace.
Hmm. Okay. ठीक है देख लेंगे. Luton versus Chelsea next game week.
Oh shit. जिन्हें मेरा दिल लुटिया. Oh.
Oh, for you.
New loot bounce. Loots.
Chelsea.
चेल्सी के लुटनों में दर्द है.
Crystal Palace versus Brentford.
I
God
can't,
damn it.
after this Hodgson smile, I can't not predict him winning anymore. So for all Ayush, please make note. I am putting Crystal Palace for all upcoming fixtures to win.
Oh my fucking God.
Crystal Palace to win title.
Late charge. Yeah. No, Brentford for me.
Okay, you know
Brentford for
what?
you.
People are saying in the chat that this is because of the Har that the Ten Hag's form is going. So I am strategically now putting the Har on Papa Perez below.
अरे ऐसा क्यों कर रहा है भाई?
So yeah, let's see if this is going to help.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Perez पे हार लग चुका है. All right.
So
for
petty.
me, it is S factor S. So Palace.
GG Eze.
Hmm. City versus Sheffield United. Manchester City. Captain, please.
Yes, Manchester City full wager. Full
I also do
wager.
Manchester City full wager.
Full
Okay.
full. Take it all. Take it. Put it on. Put it. Just don't think about it.
Full
Okay,
wager for me.
Okay, Manchester City full wager.
Arey, you are also full wager.
Take out CD captain. I have to keep up now. Others again, I'll be some 14,000 points behind. And all.
No,
जिन्हें
no.
मेरा दिल लुटिया. This is what happens. This is what happens, Baba, when you have chaos factor. When someone goes all in.
No, we can recover. Aston Villa versus Burnley. Good evening.
Yeah.
Aston Villa at home, na? Ha, Villa captain.
Chat, please tell us why aren't people talking about company out? Why this? Why is Burnley not
Surely not company out. The hashtag has to be part company.
part company? Why is this not happening? Why aren't people talking about this?
Because then who they'll get in? Only one Steve Bruce or Sam Allardyce is available at this point of the year.
That's Lopetiki.
Lopetegui potentially.
Lopetegui.
But I think it's one of those where they've just like only company. I think company has strategically been like, I have thought them in a way that only I know how to make them play this. But then they'll be like, it's not really working, so it doesn't matter. Okay, next up.
Next up is.
Did I predict this game? I'm going for good evening. No? Yes.
Yeah.
You said good evening, captain also.
Captain, yes,
Wolves
yes.
versus Everton.
Oof.
Two all draw. It
Everton.
just feels like a nice 2-all written all over it.
Everton. Pagoda factor.
Everton.
It's called Chana, I believe.
Nottingham Forest versus Man United.
Oh God. I
Ilanga.
can't just you know what? Nottingham Forest to win.
Ilanga factor.
I have no belief.
Let's go.
Zero belief.
I feel draw. Fulham versus Arsenal.
Oof.
Arsenal.
Julia's no, Arsenal only.
Arsenal.
Captain Arsenal. Spurs versus Bournemouth. Spurs 2-0.
Shit.
Spurs, yeah, Spurs to win for me.
Solanke. No, no, no. Draw. Nice draw it'll be.
West Ham versus Brighton. Hammers.
West Ham versus, yeah, Hammers only, I guess.
No, Brighton.
Brighton washed team now. Brighton over. Brighton done.
No. Brighton late comeback.
No comeback. Comeback not real.
Okay. Liverpool versus Newcastle.
Oh God,
Ooh,
what a
tasty.
great match. Yeah.
Draw. Actually, you know what? Liverpool. Newcastle washed.
Liverpool.
Liverpool win. House sacked.
Newcastle will win. How will remain till the end of the season.
Okay. La Liga on hold. Both men and women will do next episode. Okay.
Wonderful.
Power Dynamos versus Power Prison Leopards.
Oh my God.
Dynamos, I think, because these days electricity is required.
No, I agree also because they are powerful at home.
Hmm.
I'm a prison leopards loyalist. Will not be shaken.
Okay. Finally,
Surprise fixture.
Yes.
surprise fixture. Mr. Srivastava, please tell us what is the surprise fixture that you have
Okay.
found.
This game is happening on 30th December, Saturday.
Hmm.
And the two teams that are playing in this game, and I'll tell you, first I'll tell you the teams and then I'll give you one further clue if you don't get it. And if you want the clue.
Wow.
The play is, the game is between Gafsa,
Hmm.
Gafsa versus Olympique de Beja. Olympique
Spell it.
de Beja. So Olympique as in Olympique Lyonnais, they as in DE like Shobha De,
Hmm.
and Beja as in BEJA. Beja.
And the first one is spelled?
Gafsa.
I am going
As in-
Ghana. Ghana.
Is it with a C, Cedilla, or is it with an S?
It is just a GAFSA. It's a Gafsa.
मेरा इद्रिसा घाना गया है.
Okay. And what is the other clue that you were going to give us, which is they're playing on the 30th?
30th December Saturday. In India, if you decided to watch this match, it would be at 6:30.
At 6:30
PM or
p.m.
PM?
a.m.
6:30 p.m.
p.m. Yes, I doubled down on Ghana.
Gafsa is playing Olympique de Beja. I don't know if they pronounce it that way. I'm choosing to pronounce it that way because it's a proper noun. You can call it whatever you like.
Olympic Beja.
Olympique de Beja. बाबा थोड़ा भेजा लगा. Pondicherry. Jeez. I see why you said it. Olympique de Beja. Okay, Baba, we're waiting on your.
One sec, but it's French.
I don't know, is it?
Olympique I mean, I don't know if it is Beja or Beja, but if it is at 6:30 here, then it will be 6:30 p.m. here, which means it has to be in the east, right? Because it will be a later game.
Good Lord.
So
I
it
didn't
will
think
be,
this far.
and
It-
Indonesia, ऐसा कुछ तो है नहीं.
I think it's the clues in Gafsa. Really, I don't know. I'm just saying things to throw you off. Chal, bata. Tick tick 1. Tick tick 2. Tick tick tick.
अरे
चल ना बाबा.
10 तक होता है ना यार.
अरे 10 तक होता है. पागल है क्या?
6:30 p.m. Fucking hell. Okay.
अरे बाबा 10 पॉइंट के लिए इतना मत कर.
I'm going
चल.
for Madagascar.
Very nice. Okay, we have Ghana and Madagascar. And the correct answer but for Gafsa versus Olympique de Beja is Tunisia.
Arre, shit, Tunisia was right there.
Tunisia.
God damn it.
ये दोपहर को क्यों फुटबॉल खेल रहे हैं लोग 30
अरे
दिसंबर को?
शाम को खेल अच्छा वो लोग दोपहर को correct. correct. क्या पता?
Correct. Arey, putting arm around Hannibal for this. All right. And to round off the year now, what a more fitting way than it
Hey,
for with a super chat from Apna Bidu King Eric says
oh
सब बच्चा
yes.
लोग और बाबा को क्रिसमस की हार्दिक शुभेच्छा और रेड डेविल बच्चा लोग घबराने का नहीं जिमी ट्रॉलर लेके आया है किचन से शुरू किया है कचरा साफ करने में टाइम लगेगा
Oh, love it.
आरवी
Love it.
all right. Thank you, friends, for tuning in. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you for another fantastic year. By the
Yeah.
way, we missed out that we crossed 200 episodes some 10 episodes ago.
Woo.
So, yeah, we're 211 ish episodes now of 442. So, thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the love. I have a couple of quick announcements. I am doing many shows. All my shows, more or less, till April are live right now. I'm doing live taping in Bombay, live taping in Bangalore. This coming first weekend of Jan is Gujarat, Surat, Baroda, Ahmedabad. So if you're around there, please come. All ticket links are in description. There's also Pune this month and Kochi next month and Coimbatore and fucking where all I'm going, I don't know, but I'm going Thane also live taping.
I might be
Yes,
there in Thane. Huh? I might come.
yes.
Hmm.
So,
As
all right.
the as the year comes to an end, remember that watermelons are full of water. Thank you.
All right. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, wait.
thank you.
Sorry. Very quickly. Gafsa or Olympic they beja.
Oh,
which
yeah,
one?
we haven't given. I say Gafsa.
Yeah.
I say Gafsa only.
Yeah. Gafsa is going to happen.
Gafsa it is. All right.
Kautuk,
Smash.
captain and scoreline, please.
I captained Aston Villa against United, and my scoreline is um,
No, you have to do
Crystal
two
Palace 2,
captains.
Chelsea 1, and my second captain.
Second week में Luton
अच्छा
और
मैं भेजता हूँ आयुष तेरे को अभी मेरे को याद नहीं है. Hmm.
Okay. Thank you, friends. Please smash a like and please subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed, we will see you in the next year.
Yeah.
मतलब first का पता नहीं, but second को तो हो ही जाना चाहिए stream. We'll see what we're doing on first.
Depending on how crazy those 31st is.
Oh yeah, crazy party where I'll be walking 50 meters to go to someone's house. Woo! All
Hmm.
right, cool. Thank you, friends. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your lives. I will do some. I will try to do one stream of some sort in the next 4-5 days because thoda sa free time hai. Either Football Manager or FIFA, one or the other. I will do. Thank you, friends, for watching. Ziffor.
before.
The two, the beja.
The two goals that fucking Aston Villa will win by today. Okay,
Yeah.
goodbye.
मजा आया.